Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Well, the time has finally come. Let's get breaking.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Alex. We're ready for a really fun show tonight. A lot of big names, a lot of headliners out there. Only 2 headliners gone in the jerseys and minis each. Bunch of them still left, obviously. Only 1 headliner gone in the rep helmets. Loaded dice, 2 and 3 chance at a headliner. We have that 1 in 4 series, 11 boxes left. All in the room, all on the ticker. Mahomes still out there. Magic still out there. Trout still out there. We have a lot of fire coming up. Diamonds number 3 says Terry. All right, Terry 3 will doing the diamonds. Then we have Bobby Shaw with 34. Which one is that for, Bobby Shaw? I'm guessing that's the diamonds, unless that's the 1 in 4. It is first come, first serve. Terry Wilson did call it out first. Alex, I can't wait for a big show. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, and I'm also ready for a big show.
Let's get it, boys. Let's get it. So Who Dat is coming up here. Who Dat number 1. We got Berto, Robert Shaw, Terry Wilson, David Rohr, John Fermansky, Evan Cotter, Chad Kenny, and Robert Boulay. Let me know, guys, on a number. Actually, it's 3. Just kidding. We'll do 3. What's up, guys? First time looking forward to it. Says McGiggles 22. What's up, McGiggles? Looking forward to it. Let me know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Let's do 3 in the diamonds, Alex. So we'll go for our dice roll here. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher. So let's go. Hey, all. Happy Friday. Let's make this an awesome night. And keep Kamen in the break room until midnight, says Ronnie.
What a rhyme.
All right, Ronnie. I mean, let's make it happen. That works for me, man. Look, as long as orders are coming in, we'll break boxes. Whether we sign off at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, or midnight, it's not up to me. It's up to the customers. They decide what happens for sure. So, Wheel of Names. Let's see what we're chasing today. Chase item of the day. When is the mystery jersey box break, says McGiggles. Whenever it fills up. I'm guessing that'll be soon, though, because the jerseys are hot in the room right now. So, replica helmets are the chase tonight. Let's get it rolling, guys. Busy night coming up in the break room. So, we'll get these guys randomized. 11 clicks on the dice roll. Ooh. It was 12 in the early show. I guess my finger's getting workout tonight, right? That's funny. So, good luck, guys. We have a 1 in 4 mixer after this. So, jerseys will be hot tonight. Minis, diamonds, 1 in 4. Loaded dice. Those 5 series, Alex. should be coming off the page like crazy tonight. So 11 times for our divisions. For the new customer, it's an NFL divisional break. With each spot you get, you have a 1 in 8 chance of winning here. So dice roll was 11. We're going 11 times. We got Berto Perez up top. You've got the NFC North. Evan Cotter right below in the NFC South. We have John, NFC East. Robert Boulay, Bobby B. NFC West, what does that mean? 5 boxes left. Christian McCaffrey's one of them. Salute the service, authentic. Christian McCaffrey, still out there, one of the best dual-threat running backs in the NFL.
Yeah.
Terry Wilson, you're in the AFC North. David Rohr in the AFC South. Eddie George, have not seen it come out yet. Could be a hit in the South. Bobby Shaw, AFC East. And Chad Kenny, AFC West. 3 of 35 on the way in Hoodats. Everything in this series is a headliner, Alex. I mean, everything's a headliner. There are no filler hits in this series. Come on, AFC North, says Terry, with the prayer emojis. We got ourselves a fantastic hit right here. It's the AFC South, David Rohr, Travis Etienne on the Jaguar Authentic. One of the best young running backs in the NFL. Huge star at Clemson, setting all sorts of records. One of the top yards per carry guys. You know what? Year 1, he was hurt. Year 2, he was healthy, and he helped take the Jaguars to the playoffs. Nice hit, David, on the Travis Etienne Authentic. Okay, good start right here. Very good start. If that's a filler hit, it's a good series. Yeah. In some series, this is a headliner.
Oh, of course.
I like Travis Etienne a lot personally. Yeah. Congrats, David, says Ronnie.
Top 10 all-time in rushing touchdowns in college.
He had a mark. I think it was something most games with a touchdown in college history.
Yeah. Every game, basically.
He scored all the time. Yeah. Nice hit, says Bobby Shaw. Nice hit indeed, David Rohr. So we are down to 4 boxes left. Yep. We have McCaffrey, Eddie George, and 2 others, which, as you see, are going to be pretty good.
Of course.
So good start, David. We have a 1 in 4 next, which is probably like the next best thing on the break page. Yes, that and loaded dice.
Yep. We're close on loaded dice.
So I love that we're knocking out the awesome breaks right now. What's up, Edmund Lambeth? What's going on, Edmund? Hope all is good, my friend. Edmund had some spots in the early show. Yeah. You won the Chase wheel spin. It was only $20, but it was 20 more than 0, Edmund.
Yes, it is.
1 in 4 mixer is next. We got Kyle, Lorson, Robert Taglianti, and Ronnie and Sulaco. Guys, drop me a box number. We've got, let's see, 28, 29, and 32 through 40. 11 left, 3 headliners to go. Mahomes, Magic, and Mike Trout. 35 says Ronnie. Thank you, Ronnie. 35 going off the ticker. Good, sir. The Frank Thomas box, the big hurt.
Yeah.
So let's see. Robert's got a 50% chance to win. Kyle and Ronnie each have a 1 in 4 chance to win. All the 1 in 4. There is 4 spots, and you have a 1 in 4 chance to win. Of this 40-box series, 10 hits MOB, 10 NBA, 10 NFL, and 10 everything else. So thank you, Alex. We'll go 11 times here.
Frank Thomas's kid plays with my little cousin, so I actually know him personally.
You know Frank Thomas personally?
Yeah, his kid plays on the same travel team as my little cousin.
Ooh,
so I see him all the time at
what's
games.
What's he like in person?
He's nice, cool.
Nice?
Cool, funny
guy.
guy.
I like Frank Thomas. Yeah. Seems like a pleasant guy if you see him on TV.
Yep.
So we have Ronnie, you're up top. Ronnie, you've got the NFL spot right below. And the MOB is Robert Taglianti. Then we got Kyle Lorson, NBA, and Robert Taglianti, everything else. Hey, Common Claus, says Rob. What's up, Rob? That's right. Common Claus is still out in February. Christmas never stops in the break room. Never stops. That's actually a nickname that I was given like about an year, more than a year ago. It was like last year in the break room. And I feel like it's stuck. We got 35 on the way, 35 of 40, and a 1 in 4. absolutely love this series. I think we got a basketball. Is this Magic here?
Ooh.
Is this Magic? It's not Magic, but I love this hit. We have one of the best nicknames, one of the best players in the 90s. Pro Basketball Hall of Famer. It's the Glove, Gary Payton. One of the best dual threat players. Defensive star, played well on offense as well. Great point guard. Gary Payton with the NBA. Kyle Lawson is absolutely on fire in the series.
He's dominating the series.
I mean, he is owning. I think he won 2 in this series in the early show. I know he won last night at one point. Great hit in Gary Payton.
He's won all 3 today.
He likes the series.
He does.
Can you blame him?
I'm going to give it, like, within the next 5 minutes, he'll buy another spot.
By the way, Gary Payton, a 9-time All-Star, 9-time NBA All-Defensive Team, former NBA champ, won a gold medal for USA in the Olympics. Just such a great player. Him and the Supersonics back in the day. Him and Sean Kemp. They actually took 2 games off the 96 Bulls.
Yeah.
That was the 72-10 team. The Sonics took 2 games off of them. Great hit right there on the Gary Payton. Keith asking, did anyone win Mahomes yet? Not yet, sir. 10 boxes to go. All in the room, all on the ticker. The best player in the NFL on that full-size rep still out there.
I was going to say, before Marcus Smart won it last year, he was the last guard to win Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah.
He was good.
Love. This kid's pretty good, too.
Yeah, he is. A little bit more athletic, but not as good overall.
No.
I mean, he's a lefty, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a lefty.
Yeah. So I liked him a lot on the Warriors. He's an amazing guy to have as a role player. But Gary Payton was not a role player. He was a lead man.
He was.
Lead man, Gary Payton. Loaded dice. How close are we?
2.
2 away on loaded dice. You go, girl. Let's get it filled up. Let's see some dice fire in the break room.
Yeah, it's actually back on the Warriors.
I know. I saw that. I saw that. I think they need some guys like that for some energy, for some defense, which has been lacking this season. I'll tell you this, though. Steph Curry gets back. The playoffs roll around. I feel like the Warriors will be fine. They might be a 7, 8 seed, 6 seed, whatever they're going to end up being. I do not want to play them in the first round. I'll say that. I know they've struggled on the road this season, but they've got that awesome road playoff winning streak in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be dangerous for sure.
Minis is up next.
Play action minis on the way.
Yeah.
We have some incredible receivers in this series. Guys like Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs. It's phenomenal, this series.
Yeah.
By the way, the AFC East, you can get Diggs and Hill both in a double box break. NFC East, Michael Strahan and Deion Sanders. So play action. We got Darcy, we got Kyle, we got Nick, we got Shane, Zachary Erickson, Stephen Campbell, Tyler King, and Ronnie and Salako. Tyler wants 14 and 17 on the minis. Thank you, Tyler. 14 and 17 going off the ticker on the mini helmets. All righty. Love that. Double the boxes. Double the fun. A little catchphrase here in the break room. 1 away on the dice, says Ronnie. 2 and 3 chance at a headliner, Ronnie. Let's get that loaded dice filled up. I would love to knock out the last 3 crates in the dice. I want to see all of that magic in the room here. So 11 times for our divisions. Good luck, guys. You keep your same division for both of these breaks. Zachary Erickson, man of the minis up top in the NFC North. Looking for Justin Jefferson. Shane Waters, you've got the NFC South. Ronnie and Salako, NFC East. Darcy Standish, NFC West. Kyle, you've got the AFC North. Tyler King, AFC South. Stephen Campbell. I did mention Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs. Could be a possible double. Nick Boyer, lastly, in the AFC West. 14 and 17 on the way. 14 of 40 in the play action mini helmets. This player is one of these, what could have been type players.
Okay.
So he is one of the all-time greatest college players of all time. He won one Heisman Trophy, almost won a second one. The original BS20, NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year for the Lions on the Flash Mini in 1980. Multiple Pro Bowls right off the bat, then injuries struck Billy Sims. So Billy Sims couldn't go anymore. They drafted another BS. That's Barry Sanders as number 20. Barry Sanders was obviously better, but interesting to think what could have happened if he stayed healthy. The Lions maybe don't get as high of a pick. Maybe don't draft a running back. But Billy Sims, fantastic hit. Big-time barbecue guy. He's associated with a bunch of barbecue restaurants.
Oh, yeah. I think I heard that.
So Zachary Erickson with the Billy Sims Flash. Heisman Trophy winner out of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Mr. Sims was. So beautiful flash, by the way, for the Lions.
Yeah, they have a great flash.
The Lions flash is clean. We'll put this bad boy away, and we got one more coming up in the double box break. What could we have next? Yeah, one of the better flashes. I say my favorite flashes are like the light blue teal, and then it's the darker blue, but this is like right in between the two.
It is.
So very clean. 17, the Josh Allen with Chris Bryant box here. Ooh. It's a running back kind of break.
All right.
This is one of the better running backs that I grew up watching. Great with the Broncos, Washington as well. This is him on a Broncos mini. Former Pro Bowler, consistently over 1,000 yards rushing. It's Clinton Portis, Miami star in college. That's the AFC West. Nick Boyer with the Clinton Portis Lunar Bronco mini. All right, Nick. Not bad right there. JSA certified on the Clinton Portis. Let's go, Nick. Nice hit, brother, on the Portis. So, again, good stuff coming out. Yet again, though, we are skipping the headliners. What does that mean? Headliner probabilities are super high right now.
They are.
In every series. Loaded dice 2 and 3. Diamonds 1 and 2. Slabs 40% chance. I mean, jerseys, reps. We have minis. I mean, we are full of headliners right now. So great thanks, says Nick. You're welcome, Nick. Thank you very much for playing. Congrats on your CP Clinton Portis. Loaded dice has to be full, right? Please.
Still one.
Still one to go?
Who wants to close their magic?
Oh, my goodness. Vinny will swoop in here shortly with the outstanding headliner, says Ronnie. Okay. Vinny Batani. I think Vinny's probably waiting until that next diamond is super close for the McCaffrey. Maybe waiting on the fresh diamond helmet series. So, good time for a little top-to-bottom rundown of everything on the break page.
Close on a lot.
We are close on a lot, and like I said earlier, we're full of headliners left and right. So 8 spots to go in live break 2 in the mini helmets. If this will let me click here. Justin Jefferson Flash Mini still in play. Led the league in receiving yards last season. We have Brian Dawkins, one of the best safeties ever. Tyreek Hill, second in the league in receiving yards. We got Stephon Diggs. He was 5th in the NFL. The single-season sack record champion, albeit tied with TJ Watt. Michael Strahan out there. We have maybe the best corner ever, primetime, Deion Sanders. And one of the best linebackers ever, Brian Urlacher. Those names are still out there in play-action minis. And we have a lot of other good names. Jonathan Taylor, Christian Watson. The Lawrence Taylor, I believe, did get pulled, but the other two I have not seen yet in the breaks. 1 and 4. We are down to 10 boxes left. Again, all of these in the room, all of these on the ticker. We have the best point guard in NBA history, Magic Johnson. The best current quarterback and player in the NFL, the great Patrick Mahomes. Maybe the best, certainly a top 3 baseball player when healthy, Mike Trout on that beautiful batting helmet. So 10 boxes to go, 3 headliners left. Everything's been great in this series. Gordie Howe, Derrick Henry, Kurt Warner, recent hits in the 1 and 4. Authentics, by the way, on Henry and Warner. 7 to go in the Diamond single box break. We are down to 4 boxes left in Who Dat. Maybe the best dual threat running back in the league, the great Christian McCaffrey. On the Salute the Service Authentic, there's also an Eddie George I've yet to see pulled in this series.
Yeah.
So 50% chance at one of those 2 running backs. 4 spots to go in the jersey single. We have Mr. Williams, the talented young receiver for the Lions. We got Adrian Peterson, top 5 all-time, rushing yards, rushing touchdowns. Tony Dorsett, 10th all-time in rushing yards. CeeDee Lamb, the Cowboys' #1 receiver on the half-away, half-home jersey.
Love that jersey.
Ooh, that's clean. A.J. Brown, 4th in the league in receiving yards. That's very cool. And then we have Josh Jacobs, 1st in the NFL in rushing yards this last season. We have a double posted as well in the jerseys. Then we got 6 spots to go in the slabs. There are 5 boxes left. We got ourselves Joe Montana and Stephon Diggs. 2 headliners left. 4-time Super Bowl champion quarterback Montana and Mr. Diggs, one of the best receivers in the game. Then we have 6 to go in under center reps. Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown, Phillip Rivers, Warren Moon, and Earl Campbell dual-signed Oiler helmets. NFL all-time tackle leader Ray Lewis. We got George Kittle, Miles Sanders, Stephon Diggs. 3 of the best playmakers today still out there in under center. 1 lone spot to go in the loaded dice. Actually, that filled up, right?
Yes, it did.
Loaded dice is full. So I need a crate number for loaded dice, but there is 3 crates left. 2 and 3 chance at the authentic headliner. 2 reps, 1 authentic. Tomlinson and Watt are still in play in loaded dice. And then lastly, we have 4 to go in the 3rd and long authentics. 14 helmets left, 3 headliners left, or 5 headliners left, excuse me. Tomlinson, Waddle, Long, Bailey, and Miles Sanders still in play in that series. So it is a triple box break and loaded dice. Drop me what crate number you guys would like. We've got 1, 2, and 7 left. Who won the Who Dat, says Evan. The first Who Dat was David Rohrer, and he got himself a Travis Etienne authentic that you see next to Alex. What we doing, I'm off 4 spots on a single jersey. So Fontes got his jersey spots. Ronnie really wants that Ray Lewis. All right, Ronnie. And we have 7, crate 7 coming up in the dice. Thank you, Ronnie, on the box call for crate 7. So Clinton Bauer, Gavin Dupps. We got Clay Dupps, Robert Taglienti, Don Garrick Jr., Ronnie Insalaco, and Shane Waters. So triple the boxes, triple the fun, baby. Loaded dice. I love this break. I mean, there are 3 breaks I really love. That's Diamond Helmets, Loaded Dice, and that 1 and 4. We have 3 of my all-time favorite breaks available right now. And they won't be available for long because, I mean, Loaded Dice is almost done. 1 and 4 is almost done. Good news about Diamonds, we have a backup ready to go. That'll be dropped as soon as we close it out. So Robert Taglienti, after 11 clicks, you're up top in the NFC North. We got Shane Waters. You're in the NFC South, Shane. Right below is Ronnie, NFC East. Gavin, you've got the NFC West. Clay, AFC North. Clinton, AFC South. How about Don? He's got the AFC East, which could be Stephon Diggs still out there, and the AFC West, which could be Tomlinson. Clay, that's you go, girl. Is it TJ Watt okay, you go, girl? Are you okay with that? I'm sure you'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with a TJ Watt.
Same.
That'd be nice. So 2 reps and an authentic coming up. Good luck, guys. Let's see the fire, right? I mean, why not? Getting dicey here in the break. 2 and 3 chance the authentic is a headliner, either Watt or Tomlinson. What's our closest break right now, Alex?
The jersey single is 2 spots away.
Okay, that's coming up.
Halfway on the authentics, halfway on the slabs.
Okay.
Everything else is fairly open. Oh, halfway on the mixer.
Let's get it moving. So that's 2 away then.
Yep.
So 2 away and 1 and 4. Let's see Mahomes, Magic, and Mike Trout tonight. Here we go. This is a rep helmet here. Will not be a headliner because we have 2 reps first before we get to the authentic portion of this Loaded Dice series. What could we have in here, Alex? Ooh. Speaking of the man, led the league in receiving yards in 2020 and catches as well. Beautiful salute the service replica. 5th in the NFL in receiving yards this past season. It is Stephon Diggs. Congrats, Don Garrick Jr. on your Stephon Diggs replica. Let's go, Don. Very cool. Ronnie says nice. Very nice indeed. Mr. Don Garrick Jr. Let's go, Don. Very cool, brother. Very cool on the Stephon Diggs. I know I mentioned it several times. Don Garrick, good luck to your wife. She's battling cancer, just had surgery. Thoughts and prayers go out to Mr. Garrick and his whole family. Nice hit down on your Stephon Diggs. So, we'll put that next to you. It's a cool helmet. It's salute the service, it's Diggs. Even with it being a rep, I mean, it's Stephon Diggs. Come on now. That's fantastic. Second box in this triple box break. Got another rep, and we'll finish with the authentic in the loaded dice. Ooh. It's a clean lid. This is one of the best defensive players of all time.
Okay.
NFL 1990s and 2000s all-decade team. Former Defensive Player of the Year. The QB killer. Warren Sapp, baby. Yeah. That's the NFC South. Shane Waters. It's loaded dice. It is loaded. The hits are fire. No filler hits here.
No.
Diggs, Warren Sapp. I mean, look, you pay what you get what you pay for. This series is fire, man. Absolute fire. The QB killer inscription. He was a QB killer. That much we know. So
100%.
Very cool hit right there. Let's go, Shane. So one more coming up. 2 and 3 chance at either Tomlinson or TJ Watt. Pretty good odds at a headliner, man. Pretty good odds at a headliner. Tomlinson was one of my favorite players growing up. He was my brother's favorite, Alex. The guy was something else to watch.
Oh, yeah. One of the best running backs in my generation.
100%. And he was also really good at running and catching and also throwing when he had to. LT. TJ Watt, on the other hand, look at what happened with the Steelers when he got hurt this year.
Yeah.
Night and day different team. 13 on the jersey, says Tyler. I'm guessing the jerseys are closed. Now let's get this authentic portion of the dice coming out here. 2 and 3 chance at Tomlinson or TJ Watt. I like those odds. That's Clay and Don in some good positions. Here we go. Don Garrick Jr., LaDainian Tomlinson, Lunar Authentic. Holy moly. That is fantastic right there. LT. Second all-time in rushing touchdowns, Mr. Tomlinson. Most rushing touchdowns and total touchdowns in a single season in NFL history, Alex.
Yep.
That's impressive. Don, nicely done, man. LaDainian Tomlinson. Very cool.
Came away with that Diggs and an LT.
2 spots, 2 wins. And, I mean, all due respect to Warren Sapp, maybe even the 2 best in this crate. Although, to be honest, the whole crate is great. Diggs, Sapp, Tomlinson. That is wild. Absolutely wild. Mr. Garrick, very cool. Needed some luck on my side, says Don. You did need it. You did deserve it. And my goodness, Don, you definitely got it. If I'm Don Garrick, I hop into the loaded dice again and get that Mr. TJ Watt next. Wow. But so far, Don is the winner of the night. He's got the 2 best helmets tonight, in my opinion. And actually, I hate to say it, Travis Etienne. I mean, he can go behind there, but we're going to swap running backs here, Alex. I think Tomlinson, definitely a better hit than Etienne. But both really good stuff for sure in the breaks. Both good hits. So trade block is next. Tyler is in this break. 13 works, Tyler. 13 going off the ticker in the trade block jerseys. 1 and 4, let's roll, says Ronnie. Where are we at on that one?
That just closed.
Perfect. Drop me a number. Edmund wants 12, but Edmund, you were a little bit late. We did have 13 first from Tyler in this break. Hit me with the number in the 1 and 4 as well, guys. So we're moving, and as Bob Boulay would say, we're grooving as well, Alex. So that's how we do it in the break room. That's how we do it up in here. Got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Tyler King, you're up top. You've got the NFC North. Right below is Michael Vieira, NFC South. Fontez Merrifield, NFC East. My goodness, the East is good in this series. That dual sign CeeDee Lamb, actually not dual sign, it's half Cowboys home and away jersey. AJ Brown's in this series. Tony Dorsett. Fontez is a good spot. Michael Vieira, NFC West. We got Michael Rodriguez in the AFC North. Edmund Lambert, you've got the AFC South. Tyler King, AFC East. And new guy, Daniel McGee. That's who was talking to us earlier. What's up, Mr. McGee? You've got the AFC West where potentially Josh Jacobs is hanging out. The NFC North, by the way, Tyler, could be Adrian Peterson. So let's go. Yo, says McGiggles 22, it's coming. Fontez says, let's get it. Let's get it indeed. 13 out of 40. Jersey series coming up. Let us see some fire. Oh, here we go. Here we go. McGiggles, you'll be giggling. The NFL leader in rushing yards this last season. The one, the only, the man who we had in fantasy at UA. Yeah. Took us all the way to the championship. It is Josh Jacobs. Let's go. Look, going into this past season, Alex, if you told me Jacobs was going to lead the league in rushing, I would have said you're crazy.
Yeah.
But he didn't. I mean, Adams and Carr come back together. You think they're going to air it out, but it was the Josh Jacobs show. One spot, Daniel, $26. You've got yourself a Josh Jacobs. He says, yo, what's up, man? Great hit right there, Daniel, on your Jacobs. First break ever, headliner right off the bat. That's awesome, man. New customer mojo. It is real. Let's go. Thank you guys so much, says Daniel. Thank you so much to you, Daniel. You can't win if you don't play. So thank you so much for participating, and congrats on your first ever win. I'm 1-1, says Fontez. He won 1, lost 1.
That's the way you do it.
I mean, it's an 8-spot divisional break. You get 1 spot. You've got a 1 in 8 chance of winning. If you're 1 for 2, you are doing mighty well. Mighty well. Got a congrats from Fontez. Congrats indeed, Daniel. We have a 1 in 4 mixer next. We have a 3 in 10 chance at a headliner. 1 in 10 chance at Mr. Patrick Mahomes. That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it?
I would say so. He's only, like, what, the best player in football?
Yeah. That would be awesome. So Daniel's got the Jacobs. And up next, we have the 1 in 4. Robert Taglienti, Keith Zientara, Lindsey Milligan, and Ronnie Insalaco. Drop me a number, guys. First come, first serve. Let me know what number you would like. I love this 1 in 4 because it's like something different, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's always something different. It's so cool. Never know what's going to come out in this series. I think we'll break for the cycle tonight, by the way.
That's what it's looking like.
We're 3 away on the platinums, 2 away on the slabs, 5 away on the reps. Looks like we're breaking for the cycle tonight. 6 to go on the next load of dice already. Ronnie wants 8. So Ronnie, 1 in 4. We have 28, if that's what you want. We have 38 as well, but there's no 8.
Yeah.
28, 29, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Those are the last boxes left in the series. Every single box that's left is on the ticker. 28 sounds good. Sorry, says Ronnie. All right, Ronnie, 28 will do. That's going off the ticker. I know the Mahomes, I mean, maybe the biggest thing, but the Mike Trout is worth a lot.
Yeah.
His autograph is really expensive. Not to mention we have a Magic Johnson. So there's a lot of goodies left in this series. Either way, I would say hop in and run it back because we can't pull Mahomes, Trout, and Magic in this break.
No.
All three of them. It's literally impossible. Cannot happen. So there will be some fire left no matter what. The 1-in-4 mixer number 2 here. Had a feeling this series would get hot tonight. Really did.
Yeah, you called it.
I usually have instinct about the root. I'm not always right, but usually I'm more often right than wrong. A lot of high dice rolls today, 11 and 12.
I know. Highest you can get.
Yeah, exactly. I say more clicks, more boxes. Let's make it happen. At 11 times here. 10 and 11. Keith. Keith is up top. He's got the NFL spot. Right below is Lindsay in the MLB. Ronnie, you've got the NBA. Robert's got everything else. So Robert could get that John Travolta.
Mm-hmm.
Keith could get Mr. Mahomes. Lindsay, you can get Mike Trout. And Ronnie, you can get Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Where's the guy who's red hot in this break? Kyle, right?
Yeah, maybe he's just not.
Where are you at, Kyle?
Yeah.
You're missing out, man. Missing out. Here we go. 28 of 40 in the 1-in-4 multi-sport mixer. If you have to pull a bad name, that Gary Payton we pulled earlier is actually one of the worst hits I've pulled in this series.
Yeah.
And if that's one of the worst, it's pretty good still. We got a basketball coming up here. Is this the basketball? Oh, you better believe it is. NBA's best point guard ever. #1 all-time assists per game. 5-time NBA champion. Former league MVP. Magic Johnson. Irvin Magic Johnson. My goodness. This guy is a top 5 player of all time. On my player ratings, Alex, I've got him at #4 best ever. Magic. I've got MJ, LeBron, Wilt, and Magic are my top 4.
Oh, wow.
So, fantastic hit. That's the NBA. Ronnie in Sulaco says, boom, finally. Let's go, Ronnie. Beckett certified on the Magic Johnson basketball. Absolutely love this hit. Phenomenal, Ronnie. Congrats on the Magic.
Yeah. I got him top 10, not top 5, top 10.
Oh,
Second best point guard ever.
behind who?
Curry.
Yeah, it's a good debate. I'll be honest, it's a good debate. I love Curry. They're different players. I mean, Curry is a point guard. He's kind of like a point shooting guard. I mean, it's hard. It's tough to compare those guys. They're very different players. But whether he's #1, #2, I mean, he's phenomenal. Magic. Must be that iced Americano you had for dinner.
Not an Americano. Just a vanilla iced coffee.
Alex, come on. What about Kobe? Kobe's great too, Brandon. Kobe's up there. Fontes says, dang, I need that. It's kind of hard to compare the top 10 NBA players. I mean, comparing eras, players, etc. But, I mean, Magic was a guy who could get 20 and 10 and then get you like 7, 8 rebounds. But that's before there was stat padding. Before guys were, blocking, clearing the lane for Russell Westbrook. Before guys were shooting, 42% from the field with 7 turnovers. This guy got clean triple-doubles. He made amazing decisions. He was so big as a point guard.
Yeah.
We'd never seen a big point guard like Magic before.
No.
He could post you up, and you were in trouble. Very cool. Bob thinks Bill Russell and Kareem aren't in the top 5, and that's why it's a close debate. By the way, Kareem is knocking on the door for me. Kareem is knocking on that door for top 5. But again, it's very hard to compare eras. Kareem had a lot of longevity, but you look at Kareem, you look at Kobe even, they're not top 10 all-time in points per game. Longevity matters. I thought Wilt Chamberlain more dominant than Bill Russell, but didn't play with his good, or I guess with his good teammates. Yeah, Bill Russell and the Celtics were just so loaded as a team. But we're splitting hairs. You look at the fourth best player and the eighth best player, it's hard to pick. That's why it's my top 10. I've got Magic. Bob says they should be.
I got Kareem in my top 5.
Kareem is right there for me. I mean, he's literally either 5th, 6th, 7th. He's right there. Bill Russell, though, Bob loses me with Bill Russell. He was like a 45% field goal guy. I mean, RIP to the legend. Love Bill Russell. But he was more of a defender and rebounder, and he was amazing at it. He was the best at it. But he wasn't a powerful scoring force. Wilt Chamberlain was getting more than double the points in the same era. So I struggle with putting Russell in the top 5 personally. And part of that is because, you know me, Alex, I don't think rings decide everything personally.
Big stack guy.
Rings are important, but when we're looking at individual greatness, you got to factor in the whole team. If you put Wilt Chamberlain with Bill Russell's teammates, he would have even more rings. Let's be real. But there you go. I know, Bob, scoring's not everything, but rings are not all that matters. When looking at individual greatness, rings are absolutely not all that matters. And by that point, Robert Ory's better than Michael Jordan. Curry's a hybrid. I agree, Vinny. That's why, I'm a little torn on the Curry Magic. I'm actually torn on who's better on that as well, but I feel like I kind of look at Curry as more of a hybrid. Magic's a more pure point guard, so I feel comfortable saying the best point guard ever, personally. I'm not a player, Bob Boulay. Aaron Rodgers doesn't think that, by the way. We have a right to pick whoever we think as far as greatness. Rings do matter a lot if you ask the players, I agree. But personally, in my rankings, I go off who I think is the best, and rings matter, obviously. But, they're not all that matters. By that account, Terry Bradshaw is better than Dan Marino. Do you really think Terry Bradshaw is better than Dan Marino? Because that's not the case. Rodgers is a jerk. I agree, Bob. That we'll agree on.
Basketball, I'll say it's a little different because one player has more of an impact, I think.
I agree.
There's only 5 people on it.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's fair. But look at those Celtics teams with Russell.
Oh, yeah.
They were all all-stars. You talk about super teams, there's your OG super team right there. The Boston Celtics of Bill Russell's era.
I will say Wilt still did play with Elgin Baylor and Jerry West.
And that's when he won later in his career. He played with them actually when he was past his prime. Prime Wilt Chamberlain played with just about nobody. That's when he won, when he played with those guys when they're at the start of their career. He was at the end of his career. So Vinny says Kobe's top 5 for me. Definitely in that conversation. Kobe Bryant has the rings. He's got a lot of points. Kobe is an absolute legend. I do have him outside my top 5, but he is great. Authentics are left.
Yeah, that's coming up.
That's coming up. So drop me a number for the Authentics. Headliners left in the slabs. Brandon, we have Montana and Stephon Diggs still in play. Every starter on the 69-70 Knicks is in the Hall of Fame, says Bob. Different story, though, Bob. Those Celtics players were so good back then. Even when Russell was no longer the dominant player, he was a player coach, they were winning anyway. So a little bit different comparison there, Bob. That's the beauty of the break room. We can respect each other's opinions. But I think that team was just so stacked for that era. I can't put Bill Russell top 5 all time when Wilt was clearly better in his own era, for me personally. Way better statistically, far and away. Even more rebounds for Wilt than Bill Russell, too. Gavin, David, Steven, Jason, Chad, Cameron, Ronnie, and Don. Third and long, number 1. Let me know. 5, 11, 16, and 17 are in play. Let me know which one you would like, guys. Slabs are coming up. 2 spots to go. And then we have, let's see, what else is close? Loaded dice is 6 away. Minis are 5 away. Jerseys are 6 away. It is very hard to compare eras, though.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Comparing eras makes it difficult. Let's get the Etienne out of there. This is something different, something unique. I know it'll probably get replaced with Mahomes, Mike Trout down the line, but let's give Magic some spotlight there, Mr. Johnson.
They're out too.
Yeah. And he says Michael, Kobe, LeBron, Kareem, and Bird. Okay. Yeah. Michael, LeBron, Wilt, Chamberlain for me. Magic. And then it's tough. The fifth one is hard for me. I mean, I could put Kareem in there. I could put Bird in there. If we want to go more modern, Curry's up there. Durant's up there. But I probably put... I kind of like Larry Bird as my number 5. Larry Bird was a bad dude. Then he says Shaq, Magic, Russell, Wilt, and Curry round up my top 10. Okay. Any list for me that doesn't have Shaq in the top 10, I don't like. Shaq was phenomenal, man. I put Shaq in my top 10 ahead of Tim Duncan, by the way. He was a more dominant force than Tim Duncan. I often see Duncan ahead of Shaq on those rankings. I watched them both play. No way that prime Duncan was better than Shaq. So I kind of like Vinny's list. I might flip it around a little bit, but I do like Vinny's list more or less. I mean, Jerry West I like as well. For the top 10, the logo was fantastic. Eddie Curry. I love Eddie Curry. Ronnie, I've met Eddie Curry. I've interviewed Eddie Curry.
Boss.
Eddie Curry is an awesome guy, though. He's a super nice guy. Eddie Curry was, he was a bust, but he also had some heart conditions. So, Eddie Curry and Tyson Chandler. I had a poster of Eddie Curry and Tyson Chandler. 2-3 next to each other, the next MJ combo. That didn't quite work out.
No, it's
That's a reference right there, Ronnie. I like it. Eddie Curry. We got Chad Kenny up top in the NFC North. David Hampton, NFC South. We have Cameron Warren, NFC East. Don Garrick, NFC West. We got Gavin Dupps, AFC North. Jason, AFC South. Ronnie, AFC East. And Stephen Campbell, AFC West. Awesome dude, says Ronnie. Duncan and Barkley in my top 20, says Vinny. Probably in my top 22. I got to go back and re-edit my top 10 list. I feel like it changes in the NBA. It's a tough list to come up with. I mean, in any sport, honestly.
Yeah.
It's tough to come up with a top 10 list. We got 5 coming up here. 5 of 30 in the third and long. Anyone that says that we shouldn't do it, though, they're wrong. It's fun. I love seeing people's top 10. Even if I completely disagree with them, I love seeing them.
I think I have Duncan in like my, I forget where it's like anywhere from like 7 to like 15.
Yeah, he's probably in that like 11 to 15 for me. Durant is 100% top 20. I cannot stand Durant as a person, but as a player, he's knocking on that top 10 door for me. KD is a phenomenal basketball player.
Oh, I love KD as a person. I think he's hilarious.
You know who else is phenomenal? Here's a first ballot Hall of Famer, top 5 cornerback ever for me. We got Champ Bailey, Flash Authentic. It's the AFC West. It is Stephen Campbell with the Bailey Flash Authentic. Headliner hits. Very nice, Stephen, with the Champ Bailey. Let's go. Vinny says, I can't count rings against anyone who lost to Michael in the finals. Ooh. That's not a bad statement, to be honest. Those Bulls were a dynasty back then. 6 rings in 8 seasons. They won 6 of 7 when MJ was healthy or when he played like full seasons. So, not bad.
I have Giannis over Barkley.
Giannis over Barkley?
Yep.
I mean, I think that's true. Or at least when he saw said and done, Giannis ahead of Barkley. Yeah. I mean, I think he's a more explosive force. Giannis already has a ring, and he's got an MVP.
And a defensive player.
Yeah. Ewing did play in the finals, not against MJ. Played against Houston teams in the finals when MJ wasn't there. It was actually the same. It was a finals game, the Knicks and the Rockets. and they interrupted the finals game for the OJ Bronco chase. They cut in.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. Hakeem was great.
Yeah.
I mean, Karl Malone, he's what, number 3 all-time in points? He's got to be in the top 20. John Stockton, number 1 all-time in assists. He's got to be in the top 20 as well.
I was unaware of Carmelone's actions until this All-Star weekend.
Karl Malone is not always the most greatest guy ever, I would say. But he was a great player, Karl Malone.
Yeah.
Had the post game, the mid-range jumper. He was a phenomenal player. He's got Stockton outside of his top 20.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Really?
Yeah.
First all-time in assists and steals. I mean, I've got him on the low end, but he's got to be in the top 20. It's hard to compare, though.
I don't even think he's a top 5 point guard.
I don't know. I think John Stockton, I mean, it's different because of the scoring point guards, but my goodness, the man ran the offense like crazy. We got Tom Glennon, Chad Kenny, Robert Taglianti, Keith Ciantera, William Stefanelli, Cameron Warren, and Dan Allen. Do me in slabs. Drop me a box number for the slabs. First one I see is what we're doing. We have 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, and 30. I got to really sit down and make this list. But off the top of my head, I struggle not putting Stockton in the top 20 personally. Again, looking at the outside of the top 20, 19, 20, 21 range, but I don't know. Spencer wants 21, but Bill was first with 30. Thank you, Bill. 30 of 30 in the slab cards. One name that I can say with confidence is in the top 5 best quarterbacks ever. That's Joe Montana. Number 1 all-time in Super Bowl passer rating. No quarterback in Super Bowl history with a better passer rating than Joe Montana. 4 Super Bowl appearances, 4 wins, 3 MVPs. He is definitely a top 5 quarterback of all time, Mr. Joe Montana. Spencer says MJ, Kareem, Kobe, Bron, Bill Russell. Vinny says top point guards, Magic, Oscar, Zeke, Curry, and Stockton. Really? I will put Curry a lot higher on that list personally.
Yeah, mine's Curry, Magic, Isaiah, Oscar, and I go I think Steve Nash and Chris Paul are better than John Stockton.
Not Steve Nash. Just because if you factor in defense, Stockton much better defender. I mean, close, but I would take Stockton ahead of Nash personally because of defense. CP3, they're right on the same edge. I mean, I can maybe buy CP3. I can't put Steve Nash, even though he won those MVPs. Cannot put him ahead of Stockton personally. Jason Kidd was really good. Ryan Roy says Brett Favre's in my top 5. And Ronnie says biggest top 5 NBA picks bust in the last 3 years, Lonzo Ball. He doesn't ever play.
No.
Ruled out for the season for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball. Never even gets on the court. You can call AI a point guard if you want to. I mean, we're calling Curry a point guard. Iverson's a point guard. Curry's much more efficient than Iverson, though. I think Curry is better than Iverson personally. Cameron Warren, NFC North. Tom Glennon's got the NFC South. Dan Allen, NFC East. Keith, NFC West. Robert, AFC North. Dan, AFC South. William, AFC East. Chad, AFC West. Point guards, I'll just go quickly off the top of my head. Magic, Curry, Oscar Robertson is phenomenal. The OG triple-double. 4. It gets close. I look at Isaiah Thomas, John Stockton. I look at Chris Paul. They're all right there. 4, 5, 6. Even Steve Nash right there with those guys. And it gets tricky. I'll put Stockton at 5 and do Isaiah Thomas at 4. But it's tough. It is definitely tough. All right, deal me in slabs coming up. 30 of 30. Speaking of Stephen Curry, it's number 30. Ooh, we got a nice hit here. It is a sensational Dalvin Cook Green Scope 2021 Prism. One of the best running backs in the league. That's the NFC North. Cameron Warren, you are taking home a Dalvin Cook slab card.
All right.
Consistently a Pro Bowler, consistently over 1,000 yards. Often see him in the top 5 in the league in rushing yards. NFC North, single spot snipe. Cameron Warren on the clean Dalvin Cook slab card. Florida State star in college. Very good player with the Vikings, Dalvin Cook. He caught that touchdown. That was the game-winning touchdown on the comeback this year against the Colts.
Yeah.
That was crazy. By the way, the last 4 years, he's made the Pro Bowl every year, Dalvin Cook. Motto of consistency. Fantastic hit right there. Dalvin Cook had in college over 1,000 yards every season. In the pro so far, over 1,000 yards the last 4. 1,557 in 2020. My goodness. Nice hit, Cameron Warren. Vinny said, I think Dalvin's underrated. I think so as well, man.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Very underrated running back, Mr. Cook. For a non-headliner hit, that's very cool.
Yeah.
You get that as a filler hit in the slab cards. Yeah, I would be happy, personally.
Got Jimmy Duncan with a personal in the minis, if he's in here anywhere and wants to call it a box number.
All right, so we're talking about Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
His relative Jimmy says, you don't have Duncan in the top 10. I'm coming at you guys. Duncan was amazing, too.
Duncan's a guy I think sacrificed stats for winning.
He did. That's fair. I just look at Shaq and how dominant he was, though. Shaquille O'Neal, before he started getting hurt, people forget how dominant Shaq was. He was an unstoppable force. That's the first dominant player I grew up watching. I was just a little bit too young at the end of Jordan's era. I really remember watching Jordan more on the Wizards than anything, which is funny. I went back and watched all the YouTube games as a big Bulls fan. MJ's MJ. But the first dominant player I truly watched was Shaq. You threw it in the paint to Shaq, good luck. Those first 3 finals wins with him and Kobe, Shaq was the MVP of all of those NBA finals. All of them. So he was a force. So let's do some more boxes, guys. What is close here? Taking a peek at the break page, refreshing everything. We are 5 away on that diamond double.
A lot of 5.
We're pretty open right now, so let's get those orders going. We'll give you guys a quick little top to bottom rundown. 8 spots to go in the Deal Me In slabs. I believe we have 4 slabs left. Montana and Stephon Diggs still out there.
Yeah.
50% chance at a headliner. Holy moly. 3rd and long, down to 13 boxes left. 4 headliners to go. Tomlinson, Waddle, Howie Long, and Miles Sanders. This is shocking. This 1 and 4 is slowed down all of a sudden. We just pulled the magic ball. I think we're down to...
Look at Mahomes and Mike Trout.
I think 9 boxes left. Mahomes and Mike Trout. Best player in the NFL, maybe the best player in baseball. Out there in that series. Come and get him. 8 spots to go in the jersey single. Vinny's boy Williams. A lot of line hits. Here's another one, Vinny. We have Adrian Peterson, Tony Dorsett, some great running backs. We got some great receivers. CeeDee Lamb, A.J. Brown still in play in the trade block jerseys. 6 to go in loaded dice. Triple box break. 2 reps, 1 authentic. We have 2 crates left. 50% chance at a headliner in the next one. We do have a T.J. Watt still out there. So 50% chance the next crate contains the great T.J. Watt. 5 spots to go in the mini helmets. We got ourselves number 1 all-time in receiving yards per game. I know only 2 seasons in, but no one in the history of the league has more receiving yards per game than Justin Jefferson.
3 seasons.
3 seasons. So even more impressive. 3 seasons for Jefferson. Even more impressive on that stat.
I agree. I want to see that Trout and Mahomes.
Yeah. Ronnie wants to see it. I do as well. Tyreek Hill, 2nd in the league in receiving yards this last season. We got Stephon Diggs, Brian Dawkins, Michael Strahan, Deion Sanders, Brian Urlacher still in play. This Diamond Series, we are down to 4 boxes left. One of the last 4 boxes has a Christian McCaffrey Salute the Service Authentic. We have an Eddie George Authentic as well. So come and get both of those names in the diamonds. We got 5 spots to go in the double box break in the jerseys. We got 5 to go in the reps. Some of the best receivers in the game: Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown, Stephon Diggs, all 3 top 5 in the league in receiving yards. George Kittle, top 5 receiving touchdowns. Miles Sanders, top 5 rushing yards. Phillip Rivers, one of the best quarterbacks of the 2000s. We got a Warren Moon, Earl Campbell, dual sign helmet, and Ray Lewis, NFL's all-time tackle leader. So come and get those breaks, guys. 5 to go in the jersey double, 5 to go in the reps, 5 to go in the diamond double, 5 to go in the minis. As soon as these go from 5 down to about 2 or 3, they fill up in a hurry. That's the magic number, 2 or 3. So let's go. I really want to see that Trout and Mahomes, says Ronnie, 100%. Carson Hulbert is in the house, diamond. Carson got that Drew Brees speed flex. And Jimmy, 100%, man. Any chance to have a mystery box opened? Yes, Jimmy. Did you get a personal? We can open that live on the air, Jimmy. We can do that. Just let us know what number you would like. So let me take a peek if Alex has put it in yet. We can do your personal next for sure, man. Good timing for a personal. Jimmy, play action mini helmets. So let me know what number you would like. Jimmy wants 10. Thank you. Bob says before he got hurt, maybe the most exciting NBA player ever and the highest scoring college player of all time in only 3 years because freshmen couldn't play. Pistol Pete Maravich. There was a 3-point line when he played. He could have had 40 years of 40 points per game, says Bob. Pistol Pete was great. By the way, Jerry West, who I might have in my top 10, he's like top 5 all time in scoring. I think he's like 2nd all time in playoff scoring per game. He didn't even play with the 3-point line most of his career.
Yeah.
So Jerry West has to be up there. I'm smelling that CMC tonight in diamonds, says Carson. Oh boy. That's dangerous. He got that Drew Brees Chrome Speed Flex last night. He's back for more. Can we do 10 on Jimmy's personal?
Oh, okay.
For the minis.
Cool.
And Darren Morgan saying, Carson, buy a double.
We don't have 10.
In the minis? Yeah. Actually, 10 is not on the ticker either.
Yeah. 2, 5, and then like 15.
You got 15 on there?
Yeah.
Okay, because I have 16, 18, and 20. 15's there too?
15. All
right, I'll add 15 on my ticker as well.
You can also call it any.
Oh, we can call it any number.
Yeah.
But, so Jimmy, it could be anyone on the ticker or anything else.
Yeah.
We have, okay, so he wants 16, says Jimmy. 16 will do. Thank you, Jimmy Doonan. Change 2-pointers to 3 points and 3-pointers to 4 points. Any solution to fix the NBA? I'll be honest with you. I know sometimes there's too many threes. I know some guys don't like that, but the NBA's got a lot of great players. It's a very exciting league. I don't really think it needs fixing. It's just the way the game's going. I think some of the high school kids, though, need to realize they're not Stephen Curry. Some of the guys who play pickup ball, you're not Stephen Curry. But I don't know. I don't mind the NBA. I think the NBA is great, Vinny, personally.
I think that they should make the court a little bigger and have the 3-point line be the same distance all around.
Okay, that's fair. I'm finally here, says Tony. Let's go, Tony. And the personals are up, my man. Tony Rosati really, and I do mean really wants that Justin Jefferson. Like, badly.
Loves minis.
He loves minis, and he's a Vikings fan, and Justin Jefferson's his favorite player.
Oh, wow.
So it's he's back with this crown. Oh, boy. All right, Tony. Box 10 coming up, or box 16, excuse me, coming up in the mini personal. Jimmy Doonan looking for a headliner on his mini. Play action. What could we have in here? This is my girlfriend's mom's favorite NFL player of all time. Now, her favorite. She cried when I got her this from Christmas. She was crying, tears flowing down. It's one of the best nicknames out there. It's the Fridge William Perry. Scored a Super Bowl touchdown. Actually, Walter Payton didn't get a rushing touchdown in the Super Bowl, but William Perry did. Beautiful Flash Mini. Jimmy Doonan with the fridge. William Perry on the personal. Let's go. Very cool. You would have to alter most arenas to account for a larger court. It would never happen, says Bob. It's probably true, Bob. Ever the party pooper, but I agree, Bob. Devin didn't do a personal yet. Jimmy says nice. Vinny's for a wider court, same distance three-pointer. Three-pointer equality for Alex and Vinny.
Yeah.
I think it might be kind of cool to have a 4-point line that's way back there, and Curry's just chucking 4-pointers, and Damian Lillard chucking 4-pointers, LeBron, some of these guys who really hit him from deep. That could be a lot of fun. I think they had that in the All-Star Celebrity Game.
Yeah.
Something different. So what's close right now, Alex? We got to be close on a few things.
I think the minis are close.
Okay, minis have been moving.
Yeah, there's 3 spots left in the 1 and 4.
Okay.
We got 5 in the jersey single, 6 in the loaded dice, 3 in the minis, 5 in the double for the jerseys, 5 in the reps, 5 in the double for the diamonds.
So I have a serious question. Do you guys not like Christian McCaffrey? There's a Christian McCaffrey Salute the Service Authentic in the diamond. Serious question. Because there's 4 boxes to go. There's a 1 in 4 chance he's in the next box. That double, there's a 2 in 4 chance he's in that double.
Yep.
Not to mention Eddie George is still out there. Personally, I love this Christian McCaffrey Salute the Service Authentic. It's a great player. Might be the best running back when healthy. If not, it's Derrick Henry, who's also in this series. Did pull Derrick Henry already. Very different type players.
Yeah.
But if I wanted to have a running back in the NFL, it's probably between these 2 guys, Henry and McCaffrey. It's a Salute the Service helmet as well, extra specialty. It's on his new team, the 49ers. It's only the 2nd time ever we've had an authentic for McCaffrey on the Niners. Honestly, do you guys not like the McCaffrey helmet? Because I feel like with so few boxes left, we should be chasing this guy.
I know.
There's 4 boxes left. I mean, I get it if there's 7 or 8. You're not feeling great about it, but the double has 5 spots to go. I mean, this whole series is full of big hits.
And there could be an underlining headliner that you might like better than Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Like there's a Lawrence Taylor. Some people would maybe rather have that Lawrence Taylor than Christian McCaffrey.
So, honest question, guys. You can say, no, I don't like McCaffrey. I'm not going to judge you. I want to know what names you guys like in the break room. I know the Diamond Series is a little bit pricier, but honest question, do you guys not like Christian McCaffrey? I think he's a fantastic player. Fantastic player, CMC. Would love to see him pulled in the break room tonight. Still out there with 4 boxes to go in the Diamond Helmet Series.
Well, Tony loves minis.
Tony Rosati?
He got a personal and closed out the minis.
Let's go! Tony, drop me 3 box numbers, my man. 3 box numbers in the mini helmets.
But technically, the break is before the personal.
Okay, so 33, it should be Tony. Have not seen a personal yet. Actually, we did Jimmy, but he got 16. So 33 would be okay. Drop me 2 numbers on the break as well. We got James Vander East. Tony's in the chat. Valerie's in here. Husband versus wife again. Who's on the couch tonight, Alex? That's the question. We have Kyle Lorson. Where's Kyle in that 1 and 4 when we need him?
He's in the next one.
Oh, good. Good job, Kyle. David's in here. Steven, Anthony as well. 5 and 15 from Tony on the break.
Right.
And if you can read off some more here, because I know we brought some more in the room. I can add some more on the ticker after this break. Maybe give me everything we have in the room, so I put it on the ticker.
Okay.
The husband is always on the couch, says Bob. That's true. I mean, look, if Tony beats Valerie, he's on the couch. Those are the rules. Those are the rules. I'll hit the couch for a win tonight, LOL, says Tony. I like it.
So you already got 2.
2.
And then 18.
18.
20 to 20.
Okay, I'll put those on 5 and 15 you have. Okay, so I'm going to get 5 and 15 off, and then the rest of those numbers that Alex listed, those will be available in the mini helmets.
Grab Tony's 33.
I wanted that TJ Watt in the dice. I was in the perfect spot last time. Come and get him next time, you go, girl. Come and get Mr. Watt in the next load of dice. We are, let's take a peek here, 6 away on the next dice. So probably going to break tonight. That load of dice will probably break tonight. Oh, you're in there already. Thank you so much, you go, girl. You are making those smart moves for sure. So 11 times for our divisions in this double box break. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right, Kyle, you've got the NFC North. Could be Jefferson. Valerie, you've got the NFC South. It's Zachary, NFC East. Could be Primetime. David, NFC West. James, Vander East, AFC North. Stephen Reed, AFC South. Tony Rosati, AFC East. Could be Diggs. And Robert Taglianti, AFC West. Play action number 2. Love this series, man. It's been fire so far. Absolute fire in the mini helmets. We'll do 5 first, then 15 next in the play action. A lot of headliners out there in this series. We are full of headliners. I mean, this is an example of one that's not even a photoed headliner. It is in the listing.
Okay.
But this is an example of, this is not a photoed headliner. This is an example of the fire out there in all of our series. This young man led the league in rushing yards 2 seasons ago. The last time he was fully healthy, a big-time star at Wisconsin, big-time star with the Colts, Jonathan Taylor at Clip Mini. Fanatic certified. Who says the AFC South isn't cool? Stephen Reed says it's pretty cool. Jonathan Taylor Eclipse Mini. Wow. Yeah, 2 seasons ago, led the entire NFL in rushing yards. You wonder why the Colts struggled this season? His injuries definitely had a big part of it.
Yeah.
Really, really cool hit. That's as good as the headliner, Stephen Reed. Very nice. Tony says that's solid. I like Taylor. How could you not, man? Taylor was... He's a beast. He'll be back, by the way.
Oh, he will.
He'll be back in a big way. So great start in the mini helmet double box break. Jonathan Taylor. Eric Dickerson came out earlier, too, in this series. Something about those Colt running backs. You know, I was looking up Eric Dickerson the other day.
Mm-hmm.
He actually had like the same amount of seasons with the Rams and Colts.
Really? I didn't know he played that long with the Colts.
He played more games with the Rams, so he's still a Rams hit if it's a college item.
Yeah.
But yeah, he played a lot for the Colts, Eric Dickerson. 15 is next, 15 of 40. The Mahomes box. Oh my goodness. Here we go. This is how we do a double box break.
All right.
We got the fastest receiver in the game. It's the Cheetah Tyreek Hill Flash Mini Helmet. That's the AFC East. It's the man with the box score, Tony Rosati, with the Cheetah. 7 seasons, Alex. 7 Pro Bowls.
Ooh.
He's got a Super Bowl championship. Whether it's Mahomes, whether it's Tua, heck, whether it's Skylar Thompson throwing the ball. Tyreek Hill is a flat-out baller. Fantastic Flash Mini. Tony Rosati. The Cheetah. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. Not to mention it's on Dolphin Flash. One of, if not the best Flash helmet in the business. That's cool. That's a great double box break. Fantastic hits right there. Tony and Steven. Jonathan Taylor and Tyreek Hill on the Flash Mini. Man.
Beautiful.
I like it so much. It doesn't take up a lot of room. I'm going to put it there next to you a little bit.
All right.
The cheetah doesn't take up a lot of room.
4 things.
Anyone want to trade that cheetah mini? I have that exact one already, says Tony. Okay.
Maybe if someone gets the Jefferson.
Yeah, keep one, trade one, right? Keep one, trade one would be great. So let's keep it rolling. We got ourselves a personal on the way. We have Tony with box 33 here. 33 of 40 in the play action mini. So he just got himself a Tyreek Hill.
Yes, he did.
He wants more. Tony's getting hungry. On Fridays, Tony does 2 things he told us last night. He drinks beer and he plays ultimate autographs. It's a Tony Rosati Friday night special.
It's a great combo.
It is a good combo. Oh! Tony! 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 This man is getting headliners left and right. Here we go. Another one. DJ Khaled. Another one. Brian Urlacher Lunar Mini Helmet. That is fantastic right there. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Brian Urlacher. I know he's a Viking fan, but gotta respect Urlacher. That is 2 straight headliners in the mini. Anthony Rosati, what'd you eat for breakfast today, man? I gotta eat the same thing. That sounds like a pizza place. Isn't that a pizza place, Rosati's?
Yeah.
I feel like it's an actual pizza place.
It is.
Man, hungry for some dubs, Tony. Nice, that's my first bear, so I'm keeping that one, says Tony.
Interesting.
Tony's trying to collect all 32 mini helmets. I believe you're up to 18 now, Tony. Is that right? 18 or 19 down. Not many more to go on his mini helmet collection. He wants to get at least one of all 32 teams and a bunch of Vikings specifically. To be honest, I ate nothing for breakfast today, and I hated myself all day at work for it. That's a terrible answer, Tony. I guess I can't eat breakfast if I'm going to have good luck, Alex.
Yeah, I guess so.
Terrible answer. Nice hit there, though. Tony Rosati on the Urlacher mini. Okay. Are you sure you don't want to sell that Urlacher, says Jessica Potter.
Ooh.
So, we have another husband-wife in the chat right now. So, Jessica Potter is married to Ryan Roy, and Jessica has much better taste for football than her husband.
Okay.
Significantly better.
Is she a Bears and is he a Packers?
Yes.
Okay,
so,
that makes sense.
Much better taste.
Way better taste.
Ryan Roy's a super cool guy, but Jessica's taste in football teams is significantly better.
Yeah.
They're also a big NASCAR family, guys. We pulled Jeff Gordon in that 1-4 last night. Positive, sorry, unless you have 2 Vikings to trade. We have the Picklick asking what's the next break. Picnic Chick. What's our closest break right now, Alex? Or something full that I'm missing?
No, we're 4 away on the reps, and then everything else is 5 or higher right now.
Okay, let's get those orders moving, guys.
Except for the 1-4, because it's only a 4-spot break. 3 spots.
Yeah. Jessica says, heck yeah, I'm from Illinois, and he's from Wisconsin. Like I said, Jessica's got much better taste. Roger still owns the Bears, LOL, says Ryan. He does. We'll admit it, Ryan. He owns the Bears, and he also
owns losing in the NFC Championship.
Well, that too, but I was going to say, I'm trying to come up with a clever joke about this retreat, but it's blanking me. Rogers owns darkness right now.
Yeah.
We'll go with that one. Rogers owns darkness right now. Did I miss my jersey break too, says Spencer? A serious question, Ryan. What do you think about Rogers? Do you want him coming back? Or are you ready to move on from him? Second jersey break has not happened yet,
No,
Alex.
maybe you're talking about the last show?
Yeah.
Yeah, Spencer was in the last show. That already happened. That was won by Will, and it was DeAndre Swift.
Okay, not bad. Tony says, I may be a Vikings fan, but I can't pick on the Bears too much. Solid history for them. Vikings, not so much. Yeah, I mean, you guys have won a lot of games. Just have not won a Super Bowl yet.
Oh.
Minnesota Vikings. Jessica says, no, he's washed up. Well, what does your husband think, Jessica? I figured you would say that. What does Ryan think? I want to get inside the mind of a Packer fan.
I don't.
So we had a Packer fan, Manny Abrego, said that he's ready for Jordan Love.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
My best friend is a Packers fan, and he's also ready for Jordan Love. He's very high on Jordan Love, and I just ask him why.
Yeah. Here's the truth about Jordan Love. We just don't know what's going to happen.
Literally.
We haven't seen enough sample size. Jordan Love could be great, or he could be terrible, or he could be in the middle. Yeah. Any one of those are options. One thing about Jordan Love I'll say, though, his autograph is phenomenal. He does the heart now. It's Jordan Love with the heart.
Okay.
One of the best autographs in memorabilia. They need to move on from Rodgers. For real, though, says Tony. Ryan says he's about done. I think he has one more good season in him. Then he's done, and Jordan's taken over. It's Love's time, says Tony. I heard a rumor that Jordan Love said, though, if Rodgers comes back, he might request a trade.
That'd be awesome.
So it's almost one of those things where can he wait one more season? So we'll see what happens for sure there in Green Bay. I'm a little torn on it, to be honest with you, because, I mean, Rodgers was not good this last year. That much is obvious. But he did play better the second half of the season when Watson got settled in, and he is only 2 seasons removed from back-to-back MVPs. So it's hard to say. Rodgers, for me, is a knucklehead. But look, for next season at least, I think he probably gives them the best chance to win. But they got to consider their future as well. If they love Jordan Love that much, it may be time to move on. Green Bay's roster is not a Super Bowl champion roster. They can win the North, they can win a playoff game, but they're not winning the Super Bowl no matter who the quarterback is until they get more upgrades. So we'll see what they do.
Yeah, a very overrated defense. I feel like every time I hear about the Packers, they have all these great defensive players, but then they just get scored all over.
So I would request a trade if I were Love too, though, wouldn't you? Probably, Tony. I'd say it's my time. This man wants to go out in the darkness. I want to play football. Let me play football. That's what I would say.
I think it's hard for a backup to request a trade because it's kind of like, all right, well, you're not going to play anyways.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I would say, though, he is a first-round pick. As a backup, he has that going for him, but I know.
But yeah, he wasn't even projected to go in the first round. Some people were saying he could have fell to the 3rd or 4th.
It did feel like they reached a little bit, especially at the time back then. Rodgers was still legit, so I don't know. Jessica Potter says, if you want to be in the mind of a Packer fan, message us later and you can find out. Oh, boy. I might have to take that statement back. I would message them to talk sports, but inside the mind of a Packer fan, that sounds dangerous. Packers will not win the North. Don't talk like that, Kamen. Lions have a better chance. If I'm being honest, Tony, right now, I look at the Lions, the Packers, and the Vikings. I think all 3 have about even of a chance. I mean, really, it could go either way. Injuries will be a big part of it. But we saw it this year. Those teams were close. I know the Vikings were ahead because of all those one-score wins. But the NFC North is wide open. I put it this way. 30-30, 30-10 are the odds.
I'd agree with that.
That's where I would put. Like, if I were betting on one team, I wouldn't bet on it because I'm not confident enough on any of the teams.
Yeah.
Every team, they get some good receivers to mesh really well with Rodgers. Green Bay trades them off. Every time, I'm guessing, he says. They do. They do. They never draft them receivers in the first round.
No.
They draft defense. They draft a backup quarterback.
Yep.
They never get receivers in the first round. So
you know who I want to get in the mind of? These guys and why they're not buying the diamonds.
Agreed. Isn't that the truth, man? Vikings won those one-score games thanks to Captain Kirk. Can you bring more than one spot on the jersey break? Sorry, first time here. Yes, the picnic kick. You can buy all 8 spots.
Yeah.
So it's a 1 in 8 chance to win a break. Every time you get more spots, your odds are better. So you can buy 4 spots out of 8. You would have a 50% chance to win. Mm-hmm. So if you're in a gambling mood, that's actually not a bad play because that way you have decent odds, but you can still maybe profit depending on the jersey you hit.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. I couldn't agree more with what Alex said. He said, I want to get in the minds of these people and why they're not buying the diamond helmets.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Christian McCaffrey Salute to Service Authentic.
Yeah.
There are 4 helmets left. There's a 1 in 4 chance the next helmet is Christian McCaffrey. We also have an Eddie George in this series we haven't pulled yet. And this is talking about all these Packer fans.
Mm-hmm.
One of the worst hits in this series, like bottom 5 hit, was a Christian Watson Flash Authentic. If that's like a bad hit, that tells you enough how good the who dat is. I mean, Christian Watson's a headliner in some of our series.
Yeah, I mean,
so
he really broke off at the end of the year.
it was fast.
So
he was good.
It's second year. He might really pop off. So
might.
He's a guy you kind of want to get now.
Yeah, it's a good time to get him.
Yeah.
Good time to get him. So let me know, guys, why we don't want McCaffrey. Honestly, I asked that earlier. No one said anything. I get it. It's the diamonds. It's more money, but I don't know. I would be chasing the CMC. It's the best bang for your buck. The best series in the room. It is fire. The other series that I'm a little bit shocked that we're not chasing, the best player in the NFL. We're down to 9 boxes left in this 1 in 4 mixer. We have the Patrick Mahomes Lunar Replica. One of 3 guys to be a 2-time Super Bowl MVP and a 2-time regular season MVP. Yeah. Brady, Montana, the other 2. Mahomes #1 all-time in playoff passer rating and regular season passer rating for Mr. Mahomes. So Mike Trout on that batting helmet. Talk about a 5'2" baseball player.
Yeah.
His autograph is so expensive. This bad boy here, the Mike Trout and the Mahomes, they're both worth more than $1,000.
Oh, easily.
Well over $1,000 each. You can get them for $130. Even if you buy out the whole break, it would be $520. You would still profit if you hit the Mahomes or the Mike Trout.
Yep.
So those items are fantastic. I would definitely hop in, knock those out in that 1 in 4 mixer.
And 2 guys that they're not stopping anytime soon.
No.
They're top 3 in anybody. It doesn't matter who you are in their sport.
Yeah. I do have a good update, though. We have a under center coming up. Rep break coming up. We are 4 away on the jersey double. That's coming up soon. So let's get these orders rolling. Let's break these boxes. Tony says Watson is legit. He is legit. Not legit enough to be a headliner in the diamond helmets, though. Because it's a diamond helmets, right? So we have ourselves a rep break coming up. Drop me a number in the under center reps. We got 1. We got 2. We got 8, 11, 12, and 13 available. First come, first serve on these boxes. And we will rock and roll with these reps. I also want to make a push in that loaded dice. TJ Watt, the best defensive player in the NFL, tied the sack record last year. Our last loaded dice break had what? Stephon Diggs, Warren Sapp, and LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah, come on.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool for sure. So under center, we got Berto, we got Jason, we got Randall Locke. Welcome, Randall, new customer in the room. Let me know how you heard about Ultimate Autographs and what your favorite squad is. We got Devin #3. That's Devin Donahue, Cameron Warren, Michael Bersini, James Van Der East, Valerie Van Der East. So we have husband versus wife.
Yes, we do.
And their buddy, Michael Bersini.
Ooh.
So a lot of bragging rights potentially in this break. We also have 8 different people in this break. So what does that mean? Whoever gets the win more than profits by a lot.
Single spot snipe.
Single spot snipe.
8.
What's up, off-brand Aquaman? You know what? He's cooler than Jason Momoa. I've decided the off-brand Aquaman is cooler than Jason Momoa. That's what I'm going with. Stay, Magic. Stay.
Yes.
I like that.
Not as easy with the football.
I know. Don't worry. When Mahomes or Trout comes out, we'll replace him.
Be like a little stand for basketballs or footballs if we ever put them up here.
Kyle asking, did we do the trading block jerseys already? So we did a single box break in trading block, but we have a double box break that's 4 away, and the second single box break is 5 away.
Yeah, he's in that second one.
Okay. get any Robert Tunyon and anything. Only Packer stuff I would wear. Went to the same high school in McHenry, too, says Jessica.
That's right by where I live.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, there you go. Excellent thing, says Kyle. Kyle, that break will happen here in the next, 15 minutes or so. Probably the jerseys that are 5 away. Okay, I guess that's your high school guy. I guess that's fair. I was going to say,
yeah.
Jessica, don't you put on that Packer gear.
Yeah.
But if it's your high school, I guess that's okay.
I went to Johnsburg, which is right by McHenry.
Okay, interesting. I've never... trying to think if there's any pro athletes from my high school. We played pro athletes, in our conference for basketball.
Mm-hmm.
We had Iman Shumpert, former Cavalier star. Yeah. John Scherna was a Northwestern College star. He was a big-time player in high school. But I don't think... I know my high school has some Olympic, runners, or at least 1 or 2. But I don't know about any NFL or soccer players.
I got one guy. He was... DJ Fedorowicz, played tight end for the Texans, and then he went to Iowa.
Okay, Hawkeye.
Yep.
Julian Edelman played at CSM, says Kyle. My little brother went to Johnsburg. Maybe you know him, Alex, said Jessica.
Oh, maybe.
Who's your brother, Jessica?
Yeah, because I'm not really...
Yeah. Well, actually, Potter might be her maiden name, because Ryan is Roy. Although that could be Facebook names, so I don't know. I'm trying to get her to wear a Rodgers jersey, says Ryan. Don't do it, Jessica. Do not give in, or you'll be clouded with darkness. You wear that Rodgers jersey. Don't do it, Jessica. No matter what, do not wear that Rodgers jersey.
I guess it depends on his age. I'm 23. I graduated in 2017.
Okay. 6 degrees of separation, Alex. Maybe you didn't, know him, or maybe you guys came across in the hallway.
Maybe.
Shane Turner.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Same class?
Great. He was a year above me.
Really?
Yeah, that's funny.
What a small world.
Yeah, crazy.
Shane Turner.
Yep. I might have had one class with him, maybe.
Wow.
I know who that is.
We have not. You go, girl. We have not. That's awesome, man.
I think he used to drive a motorcycle to school.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the guy you know.
Yeah.
I did not know anyone who drove a motorcycle to school.
I think.
Shout out to Shane Turner.
Yeah, small world.
There you go. Tony used to play with Stanley Cup champion Matt Niskanen. He sounds familiar, Tony. I used to follow hockey very closely back in the day. Wow.
Yeah, see?
That's so funny, man. That is so funny.
It's not a big town.
Okay, I guess I've been there. McHenry.
Yeah, and where I went, Johnsburg is even smaller. They're
I want to say that I went on maybe because I lived in Missouri 2018 to 2020, and I was here from 2016 to 2018. I was in Elmhurst, but I think I went on a date with some girl from McHenry a while ago.
Okay.
But you probably wouldn't know her because, I'm a little bit older than you. But there you go. 8 coming up in the Under Center replica helmets. We'll go 11 times for our divisions.
Our graduating class is under 200.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. We got 7 and 8 clicks here. Actually, it's 12 clicks. Excuse me. Box 8, 11 clicks, actually. Let's see. 5 and 6, 11. So we got 10 and 11. Don't blink, you'll miss things, says Jessica. No kidding. I love it. That's awesome, says Off-Brand Aquaman. 6 degrees in the break room. We actually had 2 customers a while ago that found out that they were half brothers.
What?
Through the break room.
Get out of here.
They were playing the breaks. They found out they were half brothers.
How does that happen?
It was nuts, man. It was absolutely nuts. It was last year. Maybe it was the spring of last year.
Wow.
And we found 2 brothers in the break room. Half brothers, I think it was. It was nuts. Box 8 coming up. 8 of 35 in Under Center replica helmets. It's a small world out there. I do believe in the 6 degrees of separation. That theory is that you are connected in some way to 1 in 6 people in this world. in some way. Could be a very distant way. Maybe it's in a particular country, but there's all sorts of connections out there.
Yeah.
What do we have here? Ooh. Absolutely love the look of this lid. I absolutely love the look of this lid. We got Carl Mecklenburg of the Broncos. That's the AFC West. New customer mojo, Randall Locke. Let's go, Randall. Nice hit there on the retro Bronco full-size rep. I absolutely love the Broncos retro lid. One of my favorites, Alex. It's such a clean look. By the way, Carl Mecklenburg's name, his nickname, the Albino Rhino.
That is a name.
That's a name right there. Great linebacker with the Broncos, 6-time Pro Bowler in the 80s and 90s. Played with John Elway. Nice hit, Randall Locke. That's the Albino Rhino, you go, girl. That is Carl Mecklenburg. Fantastic linebacker for the Broncos. I like that nickname, Albino Rhino. Very cool. What headliners left in the replica, says Devin Donahue. My man, Devin.
There's a lot.
We have a lot of headliners. It is literally headliner galore in the replicas. We have the number 2 receiver in the NFL in receiving yards, Tyreek Hill. We have A.J. Brown, 4th in the league in receiving yards. We have Phillip Rivers, one of the top 20 quarterbacks ever, perhaps. Another one of the top 20 ever, Warren Moon, with the Earl Campbell dual-signed Oilers rep.
Yeah.
NFL's all-time tackle leader, Ray Lewis. We have the 2nd best tight end in the league, George Kittle. Miles Sanders, who was 5th in the league in rushing yards this last season. And Stephon Diggs, 5th in receiving yards. So, yeah, Devin Donahue, the only headliner gone is that dual-signed Willis and Bowman 49er rep. So a lot of goodies out there. Awesome says you go, girl. Best retro helmet in the league. I agree. Gotta agree with that for sure. How about new customer Randall Locke? New customer mojo here, Alex.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Jerseys are heating up. We're 1 away in the single and 2 in the double.
Alrighty, jerseys on the way. Let's get those closed up.
1 in the double, so 1 in each.
1 away in each. So we'll have 3 jerseys coming up next. The customer who's asking about the jersey break.
Yep.
Coming up soon. I told him about 15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah, you did.
Man of my word. Man of my word here.
Let's see which one happens first. Oh, Bob wants the single.
Bob Boulay.
Yes.
Let's go, Bobby B. That's me. I'm in for 2, says the picnic chick. Guessing that she likes picnics.
I like picnics.
Picnics are great. Oh, actually, just kidding. It's the pickin' chick.
Oh.
So I can't read. I think it's pickin' chick.
Happens.
But I'm sure she also likes picnics.
Yeah.
The pickin' chick. Maybe she likes picking box numbers, picking fire hits.
That'd be cool.
That could be it. So, Randall Locke, new customer. Congrats on your first dub ever. Trout is left, Alex Jacob. We are down to 9 boxes left in the 1 and 4. They're all in the room, all on the ticker. Mike Trout and Patrick Mahomes are still out there. So I would recommend hopping in. The 1 and 4 is excellent. We pulled, in the last 2 days alone in that series, Derrick Henry Flash Authentic. Not a headliner. Damian Lillard basketball. Not a headliner. We pulled the Magic Johnson ball. That was a headliner. Gordie Howe framed hockey photo. Not a headliner. So that series is fire. Pickett. Thank you. Pickett. Can't read, man. We got Kyle Proctor, Lindsey Milligan, Sarah Anderson, Danny McGee, and Robert Boulay. Welcome, Sarah, new customer in the room. Let me know how you heard about Ultimate Autographs and what your favorite squads are. So, jersey box here. We've got ourselves 9, 12, 14, and 15 available. First come, first serve. Let me know what you guys would like in the single. Otherwise, we're actually caught up right now, Alex, after this break. So we got to get it moving here in the break room. 3 to go in this 1 in 4. Alex was just asking about that Trout helmet. I did tell you guys earlier, the Patrick Mahomes Lunar Replica, the Mike Trout batting helmet, those are both worth more than $1,000. Yeah. I hate estimating values, but I can tell you for sure, both worth more than $1,000. You can get them for $130 in this series. So that's pretty nuts.
And if you're in it, 1 in 4 chance.
1 in 4 chance to win. So do recommend that one strongly for you guys. I guess I'm going to randomize the jersey box numbers. No one dropped me a jersey box number. I'll get 9, 12, 14, and 15. Keep in mind, guys, I do prefer you guys calling out more numbers. Just kidding. 15. Kyle wants 15. Thank you, Kyle. I was going to say I'm going to put more on the ticker if you guys call them out, so I don't have to randomize so many. So these guys always look for more numbers on the ticker. The more we call out the numbers, the more I'm more likely to add more numbers.
And then if you're in that double, you can start calling out numbers too.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. What the Jersey series lately has gotten better. Obviously, like a Diamond series, there are filler hits in the jerseys, but it has gotten better, Alex. The filler hits have gotten better as well. Bob Boulay, Robert Boulay, you've got the NFC North. We got Kyle Proctor in the NFC South. Lindsey Milligan, NFC East. Danny McGee, he's back for more after his first ever win. He's got the NFC West. Sarah Anderson, AFC North. Kyle Proctor, AFC South. We have ourselves Sarah, AFC East. Kyle, AFC West. Yes, sir, Terry, you call out the numbers. I'll add more. I'm going to add 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. If no one calls them out, though, Alex, I'm randomizing just 9, 12, and 14.
Okay.
So that's what we'll do for the double. Guessing Terry's in that one?
Yeah.
So let me know, Terry, what numbers you would like.
Close it out.
So let's keep it rolling. Discord's gone, Mike. You can watch the early show on Thursday off the top of the 4 p.m. show. So we've addressed it plenty of times. Discord is gone, Mr. Tedesco.
Yeah, I was going to say, or like the last 15 minutes of the early show.
Yeah.
I think you explained it too.
I think I explained it at 5:15 of the early show, Mike, or 4 o'clock off the start during yesterday's Thursday show, Mr. Tedesco. So we're focused on breaking boxes. So definitely go back and watch the explanation, sir. 15 coming up out of 40 in the trade block jerseys. Ooh! We got ourselves a headliner here. 10th all-time in rushing yards, Mr. Tony Dorsett. Congrats, Lindsey Milligan, on your Tony Dorsett custom jersey. The busy night in the break room continues. Mr. Tony Dorsett coming out for a Lindsey Milligan. Very nice, Lindsey. One spot, $26 for a Tony Dorsett jersey. Well, worth it. There you go, Lindsey. That bad boy is JSA certified, by the way, on the Tony Dorsett. Heck yes, with the love emoji, says Lindsey Milligan. Thanks, guys. You're welcome, Lindsey. Thank you very much for the positive energy you bring. Nice hit on the Tony Dorsett. So, a lot of goodies coming out in the Jersey series. Headliners and other names alike. What else is close right now? That 1 in 4 is like what? 2 or 3 away?
2 away.
2 away. Let's see Mahomes. Let's see Trout. 9 boxes left. All in the room. All on the ticker.
Everything else is sadly wide open.
Oof. Lindsey says I get to keep my kidney this time, I guess. Good news, Lindsey. Don't have to trade a kidney for a jersey. You've got a dub, Lindsey Milligan.
I mean, if you really want that, Jaws.
I thought you were going to say, if you really want to trade your kidney, I'll take it. I was like, Alex, come on now. Come on now, Alex. Let Lindsey keep her kidney. What's your squad, Lindsey? Remind me what team you like. I think Lindsey's a fairly new customer. I do like to ask the new customers who they like. That question goes for all the new people. Sarah, if she's watching, Kyle's pretty new. Danny's pretty new. Anyone who's relatively new, let me know what team you like. And also how you heard about Ultimate Autographs.
Yes.
I asked what teams you like. I can tell you headliners left of your team potentially in the break room. Oh, boy. I'm sorry, Lindsay. I'm sorry, Lindsay.
Well, hopefully you get Rodgers, right?
She's a Jets fan. We did have that Joe Namath in the diamond helmets. Joe Namath did get pulled. We got some Sauce Gardner in the break room. Actually, I think Sauce, was it this slab series or the last one? He was in the slab cards, but Sauce Gardner did get pulled in the slabs. We'll do 14 and 20 in the next jersey. We got Darcy, we got Valerie, we got James, we got Michael, we got Tom, we got Shane, and we got Terry again. So 11 times here in the jerseys. A lot of folks watching. More than 60 of you guys right now. A lot of orders coming in. Busy night at Ultimate Autographs here on a Friday night. What else would you do on a Friday night?
I really don't know.
Exactly. New guy here says Roar27, Bucks fan because of Ostad. Oh my God. Roar27, my favorite fullback of all time, Mike Ostad. I would always use him in Madden. FB dive 1 yard to go. Mike Ostad, former Pro Bowler, almost got to 1,000 rush yards as a fullback, Alex. And good news for Roar27, that is one of the most common hits in the break room. We get him all the time. Replica helmets, minis, authentics, jerseys. Mike Ostad is in a bunch of our series. He is never a headliner because as good as he is, not quite a headliner-worthy name. But Mike Ostad, actually, we even had him on a Purdue mini helmet in our college series. So, a lot of Mike Ostad for sure.
It's like one of the most football guy answers you could do. One of your favorite players is a fullback.
I love Mike Ostad. He is the best fullback for me. I love Mr. Ostad.
Well, we pulled the Jacobs earlier, Terry.
Yes, we did, Terry. We pulled Jacobs actually in the last jersey, or second to last jersey break. Jacobs did go a little bit earlier, Terry Wilson. Russell Wilson would be a good one for the Jets the way he played last year, says Ryan. He would fit in with all the bad quarterbacks they've had of late. That's for sure.
Yeah, he would.
I don't think he's going anywhere, though, because of that contract. No one's trading for that contract. Dang it, I missed it, says Terry. I know, man, you did miss out. You Go Girl says, how many spots still in loaded dice?
6.
Come on, guys, let's get dicey with it.
The 1 and 4 is up next.
Let's go. Drop me a number in the 1 and 4. Double box break here in the jerseys. 14 and 20. Ooh, okay. This is one of the best autographs in the game because it's nice and big. 2-time Pro Bowl quarterback. It's Bernie Kosar on the Browns custom jersey. Look at how big this auto is. It's big, man. He'll let you know. I'm Bernie Kosar. This is my autograph. AFC North, very cool. We got ourselves Tom Glennon. Let's go, Tom, on your Bernie Kosar. So that's cool right there. That is very cool.
It is.
Mr. Glennon. 1 and 4 is next, by the way. Drop me a box number. First number I see is what we're doing in the 1 and 4. Bernie Kosar. A former Miami Hurricane as well. How many Miami Hurricane players have been in the NFL? So many over the last few years. Bernie Sweet says Tom. Congrats, Tom. Did I get in, says Dave. Which one? He did?
Yeah, he's in the 1 and 4.
All right, Dave, drop me a number. Dave had a crazy moment the other day. So we got the Pele jersey, right? And he's like, I don't know who that is. Come back 2 days later, says, I did some research. Pele was a great player and a great person. I'm super happy with the hit. So Dave was satisfied. What's up, Cody Neff? My main man, Cody Neff, saying Kamen with the exclamation point. We are super busy tonight, Cody, in the break room. Hope all is good, Mr. Neff. How are you doing, Cody? Got a lot of good Cowboys out there for Mr. Neff.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders in the mini helmets. So big-time Cowboy name available. How about that CeeDee Lamb jersey. Half away, half home for the Cowboys. A lot of goodies. He's done after I lost out on the Breeze last night. So we can do pick one, get three at some point. Tony Rosati in the minis. Got to be when we're a little bit earlier in a series. When we have like every headliner out there. Too many headliners have been pulled so far. Cody's done after he lost out on the Breeze last night. Okay, Cody? That's good, man. Take your time. When you're ready to play again, you are welcome. So I said the non-headliner's getting better as well. If this is a filler hit, hello, break room. We got Miles Sanders, 5th in the NFL in rushing yards this past season. Miles Sanders custom jersey. That's the NFC East. Valerie Vander East takes down her husband, takes down Mr. Tony Vander East or James Vander East. Val, great hit on the Miles Sanders custom jersey. Very, very nice right there. Love that. So there you go, Val. Val's heating up. She works long nights as a nurse. Comes back in the break room and takes some dubs like Miles Sanders. So the 1 and 4 is next. Drop me a number for the 1 and 4.
Not on the couch.
Not on the couch tonight, says Ryan. Yeah, he's safe. The couch is safe. Valerie, though, has got the bragging rights. I'll be honest with you. If we put the lifetime averages together, Valerie versus Tony, we'd find out Valerie wins more often.
Yeah.
Now, if she was winning all the time, then it got to be like Super Bowl week. Tony started demolishing her. It was like all Chiefs, then it was all Tony in the break room, and now we're back to the status quo. It's all Valerie in the breaks. But they go back and forth for sure. I love how many husband-wife families we have in the break room. It's a family, man. We got Ryan Roy, Jessica Potter. They used to play in this break room. Now they're just watching and chatting. We got Tony and Valerie. We have Melissa and Bobby. Played more recently in the Kindred family. We have a lot of brothers, obviously.
Yeah.
We have a lot of father-sons. A lot of awesome dynamics in the break room. I've got 3 of its helmets already, LOL, says Valerie. Okay, so Tony never wins.
I bet you the trading must be really easy.
Yeah, he just he wins and Valerie gets it. She gets everything. The problems of being a man sometimes, Alex, right? First world problems, right? 1 and 4 is next. We got Kyle Lorson, we got Shane Waters, Cameron Warren, and Dave Hampton. Let me know what you guys would like in the 1 and 4 mixer. This is Kyle's break. He's been running this break. Shane, Cameron, and David here as well. We have a 1 and 4 chance. For each of these people, they have a 2 and 9 chance of seeing either Mahomes or Mike Trout.
Yes. Which might be the hit of the show.
Yeah. What's the chase for tonight, says Carson? That would be the replica helmets, Carson. That would be the replica helmets.
Shane, it's a single spot break. Single box break.
Yes, it is.
You want to pick one?
So, do you want 33, Shane?
Is one even available?
33 on 1 and 4.
So
yeah,
okay.
33 will do. That's going off the ticker. Thank you, Shane. The Larry Bird / Scottie Pippen box.
Scottie Pippen, I feel it's kind of underrated now.
I think he just said a lot of stupid things.
That too.
So that doesn't help his case.
No, it does not.
So I'll put the Miles away. Nice job, Val. We got Tom Glennon also with the Bernie Kosar in this break. I'm confused, Tony. I can't believe someone would do that. Tony says, I'm in a group called NFC Elite, which I love, by the way, but people are calling him miles better than Barry Sanders.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Probably Eagle fans. Yeah, I would say that's nuts. So we're going 11 times for our spots here in the 1 and 4. Good luck, guys. Let's see the heat here. So, Mahomes and Trout still out there, Alex.
Yes.
That's exciting, man. That is super exciting. A lot of people watching tonight. You guys are awesome. A lot of orders as well. Let's keep those orders rolling. Let's keep knocking out more heat in the break room. We got Shane up top. Shane Waters looking to make it rain with the Patrick Mahomes in the NFL. Dave Hampton, MOB, he says, give me Mike Trout. Cameron Moore in NBA. We got Kyle Lorson and everything else. Tony says, today my wife told me when I die, she won't bury me all my mini helmets with me.
That is tragic.
Tony. Oh, my gosh. Tony Rosati's wife. Look, Tony, it's 8:55. So it's about, what, like 2 hours into the stream, roughly? Make sure your wife watches this. Tony Rosati's wife. Tony loves mini helmets. It's his passion. Let's at least bury a few Vikings minis with him. It's only fair. It's a compromise. Yeah. Not all the minis. Pick his 2 favorite Vikings minis and bury him in the minis.
That's fair. I think that's fair.
Yeah, it's a fair compromise. Fair compromise. Come on, Mahomes, says Shane.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I mean, Shane, you got a 2 in 9 chance, man. Or 1 in 9 chance, rather.
1 in 9.
1 in 9. Here we go. Moment of truth. Is this Mahomes? Is this Mike Trout? Box 33 of 40. Absolutely love this series. Everything has been absolute fire so far. Tony says fair. Fair. Ooh. Okay. We got something a little different here, Alex.
Oh, is it what I think?
It might be. We have a Funko Pop of John Travolta, Danny Zuko from Grease. One of the most famous movies ever. I've even sung Grease at karaoke.
Oh, wow.
Summer Lovin'. Fantastic song. That's Kyle Lorson. It's everything else.
Get out of here.
It's Kyle Lorson, the man of the 1 in 4, baby. Let's go, Kyle, with the John Travolta Funko Pop. Okay, Kyle. We see you, man. Something different. The Grease, Danny Zuko. Alrighty. You seen that movie?
Yeah.
It's a classic, man. Absolute classic. John Travolta had that Super Bowl commercial. Playing off Grease as well. Very cool. Grease lighting, says Ryan Roy. That's right. So actually, the 1 in 4 now. We've got a 1 in 4 chance at Trout and Mahomes.
Yeah.
8 boxes to go. Come and get those guys. Kyle Lorson with the fire emojis. You, my friend, are on fire. I mean, Kyle. He's running the show on the 1 in 4. That's his break, man. That's his break. Fantastic stuff on the Travolta. A lot of different stuff in this series. We had that Pete Rose. I wish I killed Bin Laden bat.
So weird.
It was so weird. So crazy. You Go Girl has some truth here. 3 guarantees in life. Death, Texas, and Kyle Lorson winning in the Mixer series.
I mean,
well put. I played Dan in the play Grease in high school, says Devin Donahue. Okay.
Wow.
So I'm guessing Devin Donahue has a much better singing voice than any of us, for sure. Funny story. I used to do the plays in middle school, right?
Okay.
And I was a really good actor, terrible singer. So in high school, I didn't do the play because it was soccer season. Played soccer, right? Then I was going to go out for the play at one point, and I'm like, you know what? Too many musicals. I can't do this. So I stopped doing plays, but did enjoy drama. I was a drama geek in middle school, Alex.
All right.
Drama geek life. I was on The Voice and American Idol, says Devin. Were you? Is that true? I don't know, Devin.
Send the link of your audition.
Yeah, send the link. That bat was amazing. Just saying, says Tony USA! Exclamation point.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I mean, I don't know. We've had people say crazier things. He didn't say he won the Voice in American Idol. Some good competition there. Yes, sir, says Devin. Okay. Well, how'd you do? What'd they say to you? What's the guy named Colin? What's his last name? The British guy that's really tough. I think he was on American Idol. Now he's on The Voice. Hard or something.
Oh, I thought you were thinking of Simon Cowell.
Simon, no, that's what I'm thinking of. Simon Cowell. That's why he's in my mind.
Yeah, he was on American Idol, then he started his own The X Factor.
Oh, The X Factor. Okay. Devin didn't get far at all. Okay, Dev, I'm sorry to hear that. I do karaoke a lot of times on Wednesday nights, Alex.
All right.
A little karaoke. My latest song I did was Barbie Girl by Aquaman.
Nice.
It was fantastic, man.
Nice.
That was fantastic.
Barbie movie comes out this year.
It does? Oh, I'll be watching.
Yep.
I didn't even know that.
Oh, yeah. Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling.
Margot Robbie's in it?
Yeah, she's playing Barbie.
Oh, okay. I'll be watching that movie. Ryan Gosling? Yep, I'll be watching that movie. Sounds fantastic. Morgan Wallen was on The Voice and didn't get far. Look at him now. Goat, says Tony. It's subjective, right? Singing subjective. Some people like you, some don't.
Yeah.
That's how the world is. A lot of things are subjective in this world. One thing that's not subjective is Kyle Larson in this break, though. Like we said, did he hop in again?
Well, you better believe it.
Let's go. 3 spots to go. Let's get this next one knocked out.
Kind of like every time I make a new one, I'm just assuming there's 50 spots left because Kyle's jumping in right
Yeah. So there you go. Tomlinson, Lunar Authentic. Maybe the best hit so far this show. Fantastic LT helmet. So come and get Mr. Tomlinson, other big hits. Indy Diamonds, Loaded Dice, etc. TJ Watt still out there in the dice. Mahomes and Mike Trout out there in the diamonds. So more 1 and 4 action, I'm hoping.
That's Kyle. I don't understand, to be honest.
All right, guys. Maybe we should give these guys a little lowdown again. Because, I mean, look at this. This is crazy. There's 8 boxes left. They're all in the room. They're all on the ticker. Like we've been saying, Trout, Mahomes, worth more than $1,000. We have a 1 in 4 chance. The next break is either Patrick Mahomes or Mike Trout. So the best quarterback in the NFL and one of, if not the best player in baseball. Those are both fantastic pieces of memorabilia, 2 fantastic players who have 2 very expensive autographs. Mike Trout's autograph, I've heard, is ridiculous.
I bet.
I mean, it's very expensive.
Yeah.
The autograph alone is worth a lot. Not to mention how cool that helmet is. So I would hop in here, guys. I mean, even some of these non-photoed headliners are crazy. I mean, we had Giannis in this series that wasn't even a headliner. We did pull it.
That's what I was going to ask. The Giannis.
They all went, actually.
They all went? Okay.
Yeah, the Bo Jackson was an authentic helmet.
Ooh.
We had a Kurt Warner authentic.
Yeah, I remember that.
And a Derrick Henry Flash authentic as well. Also and more, the Pete Rose bat we were talking about. There's a lot of fire in this 1 and 4. Let's get this bad boy knocked out. Let's see Mahomes and Mike Trout both tonight.
What was the Giannis, a jersey or a ball?
To be honest, I'm not sure because he got pulled on Wednesday when I wasn't here.
Okay.
So Steven pulled the Giannis on Wednesday. What's next? Jason Burgess. What's up, J Money? He says, I want to do a 1 and 4. All right, Jason. Valerie's back in the breaks. She wants to do a double box break in the minis. Kyle Larson also hopping into 1 and 4, of course. So let's keep it rolling, guys. Let's keep the orders rolling. Let's keep the boxes flowing. Let's see some fire.
It was a jersey.
Tony says, when I joined the 1 and 4 last night, I was hoping to win Mahomes or Trout. Just to sell and buy some Vikings minis for the man cave. Both are amazing players, though. So, yeah.
Minis you could buy with that?
It's trade bait right there. You can buy a whole bunch of minis.
Yeah, you could buy a whole series, probably.
You could probably buy Jefferson, maybe excluded. Maybe even with Jefferson, maybe the entire Minnesota Viking starting team on offense and defense. With those two, probably the entire team, all the starters, offense and defense for the current Vikings.
There's one spot left.
Who's going to knock it out? 1 and 4 coming up. We are 3 away on the minis as well. That'll break soon. So let's keep it rolling. Jason, we have to wait until the break is full. We do not reserve boxes. That is a break room rule. But with that said, Jason, when it fills, if you're the first one to call it out, 38 is good if you're first to call it out. So you got to wait until the break is closed to drop the box number. But Jason's feeling good about 38.
Yeah.
The Carlos Zambrano box. That's what we call it now. I was thinking of 38 athletes last night. I couldn't come up with anyone. Then I was like, Zambrano. Someone else said Kurt Schilling, and I'm like, oh, great, that guy. So we'll call it Zambrano. I know you're a White Sox fan. I'm sorry. But
I don't mind Zambrano, actually.
Yeah, he was something else, man. Something else. 1 spot to go. Who's going to knock it out, guys? Another order coming in. Actually, Valerie got in the minis. I thought we were closed. But minis is like 2 away now.
2 away, yep.
So let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rocking. Let's see some fire here. Loaded dice, surprisingly slow. Yeah. Diamonds, surprisingly slow. I mean, let's at least get one of those doubles done, right? The 5 spots away on the diamond double. So
yeah, that'll be the last double. Then it'll just be 2.
Exactly, right? That's it. That double is it.
Yeah.
The doubles are closed after that break.
If you love doubles and you love diamonds, last one.
Yeah, and if you buy 2 spots, for example, you can get the Eddie George and the McCaffrey. 4 boxes to go. Eddie George and McCaffrey still out there. Yep, Kyle, the diamond helmet's still open. Let's get this loaded dice filled up, everyone. Says you go, girl. Yep, the TJ Watt's still in play in the loaded dice. So let's get all those filled up. Let's do a diamond double box break, a loaded dice triple box break, and let's get this 1 and 4 out of the room tonight.
Yep.
8 to go. Mahomes and Trout still in play. Loaded dice is a triple break worth your money. That's right, you go, girl. There are 2 replica helmets, 1 authentic helmet in there. Let's just play, just for scenario purpose. Let's just say TJ Watt hits. Maybe Ray Lewis is a replica. You can get 2 hits, 2 items with 1 spot in the AFC North.
I mean, the one loaded dice we did, Warren Sapp, Stephon Diggs, Danny Tomlinson.
That was nuts. That was super cool. Tough to top that for sure. Got an order coming in. Please tell me it's 1 and 4. No, it's not 1 and 4. Kyle hopping into the diamond single. All right, Kyle. Shane Carr jumped into the minis.
Yep.
So we might actually have minis before we have the diamond double and before we have the 1 and 4. I won Ray Lewis as a non-headliner earlier this week in the loaded dice. It's awesome, says you go, girl.
See?
So there you go. You never know what's coming out. Kyle says, all right, I'm in on that diamond. There you go, Kyle. Smart move, my friend. Smart move on that diamond. I believe the single's down to 6. The double's 5 away.
Yes.
1 each in the 1 and 4 and the minis. So we'll have at least 3 boxes coming up here very shortly, Alex. So keep it rolling, guys. Let's keep seeing the fire. I mean, in my head, I'm picturing a hit of the night video, Mahomes, Mike Trout dual video. That's what I'm picturing, Alex.
That's what I want.
We'll see if it happens. We got to pull at least one of them. We can't leave them hanging.
No.
We can't leave them hanging. That would be a shame. Another order coming in.
And the minis.
All right, Kyle Lorson, let's see some minis. Double box break in the mini helmets. We have ourselves 2, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Tony, of course, in the minis, 2 and 22. Mike Bersini wants 2 and 22 as well. Holy cow. Okay. That tells you something. That's interesting right there.
Yeah.
So both of those going off the ticker. We'll rock and roll with some mini helmets. Let's get this 1 and 4 done. One spot to go. Man, we're on the inch line, Alex. It's 4th and goal from the 1. Who's going to save the team? Nice, says Mike. Nice, says Tony. Great minds think alike, right? Great minds think alike. Let me put this Tomlinson away, and we will rock and roll here with some mini helmets. That's cool. So play action number 3. We got Tony, Michael, James, Valerie, Shane, and Kyle. A lot of familiar faces in this break. Mike and I could get along, says Tony. What's your squad, Mike? 39 says Don Garrick, which I'm guessing is the 1 and 4. So actually Darren Morgan closed it, but is Don in that break? Don is in the 1 and 4. 39 will do. Thank you, Don, on the box call. Good luck, Tony, says Mike. Same to you, Mike from Tony. Good luck, Tony from Mike. Okay, good luck, guys. Mike is a Raiders fan. All right, Mike. This 1 and 4, by the way, we had a lot of headliners very early in the series. Like, it was like the first day we pulled like a Ted Williams bat very early in the series. So a lot of these headliners were pulled early, slow down the series, but a few big ones left here at the end. So we are going 11 times for our divisions in the minis. Good luck, guys. Good luck, Mike. You're going to need it, says Tony. You know why? Because Valerie's in here. He'll need a lot of luck to beat Valerie. She's tough to beat, man. I'll be honest. Valerie is... you never want to see her in your break. That's for sure. Got James in the NFC North. Valerie, you've got the NFC South, husband versus wife. Their buddy Michael Bersini, NFC East. We got Kyle Lorson, NFC West. Shane Carr, AFC North. James, AFC South. Valerie, AFC East. And Tony, AFC West. Mike, if you pour Jefferson, I got a flash Tyreek with your name on it. Ooh, okay. Tony says, my good luck charm. And Mike says, these darn Vander East. I know. I get it, Mike. I would be frustrated too. They're tough. 2 is first, then 22 in the minis. And we've got 1 and 4 to follow.
39.
Ooh. He has broken through. Michael Bersini takes down the Vander East clan, and he takes home a headliner, Michael Strahan. Former NFL Defensive Player of the Year, former Super Bowl champion. He tied the single season sack record. Actually, he broke it. TJ Watt just tied it. He is tied for that record. Michael Strahan, TJ Watt, most sacks in a single season. Congratulations, Michael Bersini, on the Strahan. Brett Favre took the sack for the record. Didn't try to evade Strahan. A business decision for Mr. Favre. Nice pull, says Tony. Nice pull indeed. I'm kind of mind blown as someone who's worked in media my whole life, Alex, that Michael Strahan is on 2 different networks. ABC for Good Morning America, Fox for football, and I recently found out he's got a game show as well.
All right.
So TV star Michael Strahan, rocking and rolling. Nice. Now let's see that Deion Sanders, says Mike. Ooh. We had a headliner in box 2. Looking for a headliner in box 22 for Mr. Bersini. Nice hit, bro, says Tony. Nice hit, bro, indeed. That's cool right there. That is very cool. I love this series. A lot of goodies in this mini helmet series. Let's see if we have a double headliner break here. That'd be pretty wild, if we're being honest.
Always possible.
Always possible. As Kevin Garnett says, anything is possible. 22 of 40 next. Mike is calling for the prime time. Please don't be Jefferson, says Tony. It's not prime time. It's not Jefferson. However, what can we do in a double box break, Alex?
Win 2 times.
With one spot.
One spot.
Michael Bersini, how about this beautiful camo mini helmet? One of the best corners in the league. Another filler hit in this series. We have ourselves Big Play Slay, Darius Slay mini helmet. Mr. Bersini taking home this break. It's the NFC East, Strahan and Slay.
The guy that locked down Justin Jefferson this past year.
He did. He did.
Sadly.
Picked off Kirk Cousins a couple times as well. Sweet, says Mike. Very sweet indeed. Double box break. 2 wins for Michael Bersini.
That cost me a week in fantasy because I...
Brutal. Tony says, okay, let's run it back and fill out another mini. Let's go. I like it, Tony. That's the right attitude, man. That is the right attitude. So 1 and 4. We never got a... Oh, we did get a number.
39.
39 in the 1 and 4. From Don Garrick, who is pretty hot in the break room as well. Remember that loaded dice?
Mm-hmm.
He did some work. Doing work. Congrats, winners, says Tony. Congrats indeed. Very cool. So we're going to keep it rolling next. In the, 1 and 4 is next.
1 and 4.
Busy night at the break room, Alex. It's been pretty much nonstop breaks tonight.
Yeah, we're over 20 bucks at the show.
Well over 20 boxes and a lot more to go. I mean, you can kind of see the momentum here. The 1 and 4 is going to be filling up like crazy tonight. Way to go, Mike, says Valerie. Yeah, congratulations. So Kyle, Jason, Don, and Darren. We are going 11 times in the 1 and 4. Let's see if it's Mahomes or Trout time. This is heavy right here. This is a heavy box here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Kyle Larson. He's owning this series. Looking for the Mahomes in the NFL spot. Darren Morgan, MLB. Could it be Mike Trout? Don Garrick Jr., NBA. And Jason Burgess, you've got everything else. Here we go. 39 of 40. It is heavy. This is going to be cool no matter what. Got a heavy box coming up. I think it's authentic, to be honest. I think the Mahomes will not come out here. What do we have in this one? Oh, my gosh. We might have a visor on this bad boy. We might have a visor here. Ooh. What in the world is this? What in the world is this? I am shook right now. We have a beautiful Lunar Authentic with the visor. Who's the player? Who's the player? We have ourselves... Oh, boy. Where's my cert? I'm going to look this up here because I believe it's Beckett certified. Beautiful Lunar Authentic for the Falcons. This isn't prime time, is it? Let me look. Let me look real quickly. So, normally our breakers get a sticker with the helmets. There's no sticker, but this is what you guys can do if you have a cert. So, Beckett certified here. I'll put my phone next to it. Let's see what we got here. Matt Ryan, I'm seeing in the chat. Looks like it could be Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
Actually, that does look like Matt Ryan, doesn't it? Number 2. Let me double check here.
I don't think I've seen a Matt Ryan in here yet.
I have only a couple times, though. It's been a hot minute. I think you guys are right, though. I think that's a Matt Ryan authentic. It is Matt Ryan. Beautiful Matt Ryan authentic helmet with the visor.
Wow.
That's the NFL. Just a filler hit. Kyle Larson with the Matt Ryan Lunar Authentic. Holy cow.
That is a sick helmet.
Did I tell you guys 1 and 4 is good? Did I tell you guys this is good? It's an authentic helmet, Alex. It's a filler hit, an and more hits.
And it's Kyle Larson.
Can Kyle Larson go buy us all a lottery ticket? Holy cow.
It is insane.
I mean, this is nuts. What has he won in this series? You've got the winner sheet. What's he won in this series?
So earlier today, he won the Gordie Howe, that cool framed picture with the signature.
Okay.
And he got that double jersey and hockey puck. And so far this show, he's got the Gary Payton,
Okay.
the John Travolta, the
Okay.
Matt Ryan. That's everything.
Man. Man, oh man, oh man. A filler hit.
Yeah.
Now, this is what a filler hit looks like in the 1 and 4. Man. Fillers are getting better every day in the break room, man. Every single day, a new series comes in. Every single series gets better all the time.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time I've ever pulled Matt Ryan when he hasn't been a headliner. And this is actually our third best series we have available right now. Diamond helmets, loaded dice, 1 and 4. It is crazy. Not bad for a filler hit. Congrats, says Matthew. It's a Matt Ryan Lunar Authentic with the red visor.
Yep. And we only got one spot left.
And the next one?
Kyle Larson's not even in it.
Oh my gosh. 2 and 7 chance at Mahomes or Mike Trout. Crazy.
But Tony does have a personal in the minis.
Tony Rosati?
He does.
Of course he does.
Loves minis.
He loves the minis.
Can you blame him?
I can't with the stuff he's winning.
I spoke too soon about Kyle Larson.
He hopped in?
Oh, you better believe
Oh, yeah. Matt Ryan, Vinny Batani, filler hitting the 1 and 4, my man. So actually, I like this helmet a lot.
it. I know.
I know the night's going to end with the Trout and the Mahomes. So we can put the helmet over there. We can swap it with the LT, the Magic. Doesn't matter. We'll put this helmet over there. It's too cool not to display. 37 in Mixer 5, says Sean. All right, Sean. 37 going off the ticker in Mixer number 5. Looking for Mahomes. Looking for Mike Trout. Sean Kowalski, Denny Ricker, John Garrick, Kyle Larson in the 1 and 4 Mixer.
They take out the digs.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot he was there.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we can display this. You could cover it however you want to. We could put the hill away as well. I know that's easy to put in there, but yeah. Let's put this bad boy in there. That's such a cool helmet.
LT's been up here for a long time.
Yeah. It is so cool. So 37 coming up. Sean, Denny, Don, and Kyle. We're going 11 times in the 1 and 4. A lot of headliners coming out early in the series. Ted Williams, one of the first boxes. But the Mahomes is still out there. We have the Trout still out there as well. Bit of Mike Tyson in this series.
Oh, magic.
It was nuts. 10 and 11 times. Kyle, you're up top. You've got the NFL spot looking for Mahomes. Sean Kowalski, the MLB. We got Denny Ricker, NBA, and Don, everything else. So Sean's got a shot at the Mike Trout here, by the way. And he's got the box number mojo 37.
37.
So fantastic show tonight. One of the hotter shows this week. I think Sunday was the hottest. Last night and tonight, it's been nonstop breaks. 37, the Rodney Harrison box. Is this the Mike Trout moment? Is this the Patrick Mahomes moment? I mean, we just had a filler hit of a Matt Ryan Lunar Authentic with the visor. Ooh. I think it might be another Funko Pop in here. Might be another Funko Pop in here. Ooh! We got a little magic. Penny Hardaway, Avery Hardaway. Shaq's original backcourt mate. One of the best point guards in the 90s. Fantastic athlete, fantastic player. That's the NBA. Denny Ricker with the Penny Hardaway Funko Pop. Something different in the 1 and 4. Very nice hit on Penny Hardaway. Woo! That is Very nice right there. Have not seen him much in the break room. Again, a great filler hit, Penny Hardaway. So we are now down to how many boxes, Alex?
I believe 6.
1, 2, 3, 6 boxes left. We have a 1 in 3 chance at Mahomes or Trout in the next break. They're getting better and better and better. Penny Hardaway. I mean, I love Penny. He had some great commercials back in the day, too.
And he had the little, like, puppet thing, right? With that commercial.
And he had the little penny, too.
Yeah, little penny.
Little penny.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm guessing the next one's already moving?
Yeah, only 1 spot left.
Only 1 spot left. I'll hand you some boxes here, Alex. I'm starting to get boxed in.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. The Matt Ryan cert was in here.
Oh.
Or not a cert. It's a Beckett cert, but it was at the bottom. So definitely Matt Ryan. That's my bad. Matt Ryan was hanging out at the bottom of this box. I think this is Matt Ryan's little thing here as well. This is the John Travolta. Jonathan Taylor. It's actually Jonathan Taylor's other cert here. Champ Bailey came out tonight. Flash Authentic. Getting buried in boxes here, Alex.
Yep. The 1 in 4 just sold out too.
Tony Dorsett jersey. Another rep helmet. William Perry. Brian Urlacher. I think that's everything. So Don wants 38. Okay, Don, 38 going off the ticker. I'm guessing Don's in that break. So 38 we're doing the 1 in 4. So 1 in 3 chance at Mahomes or Mike Trout. Tony Rosati saying, hey, Kamen, I have a bunch of jerseys that one just sitting in boxes in my closet because I have no way to display them. Peanut Tillman, would you guys want it for the break room? It's a gift if you do. I mean, we won't say no, Tony. We won't say no. That is awfully thoughtful.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my favorite players ever, Charles Tillman. Will not say no to that, man. We can even send you a return label. We can pay for the shipping for you if you send it for us. We got Denny, we got Bobby, Don, and Kyle.
Tina Tillman, very nice guy. I met him a couple times. He spoke at my church.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Tony, my best friend, is a Bears fan. How much you want for it, says you go, girl. Ooh, okay. 11 times here for our divisions. 1 in 4 mixer number 6. We got Denny in here. We got Bobby, Don, and Kyle. 11 times for our divisions, or actually our spots, technically. NFL, MLB, NBA, and everything else. So 10 and 11. Don's got the NFL, looking for the best quarterback, Mahomes. MLB is Kyle Larson, maybe the best baseball player, Mike Trout. Not to mention Kyle is on fire in the breaks. Bobby's got the NBA. Denny's got everything else. Tony is so nice. This guy is so nice. Sending it to the break room, apparently. All right, Tony. 38 of 40 on the way in the multi-sport 1 in 4 mixer. Love this series. What's next here? Ooh. This is one of the best centers in NBA history. Fantastic defensive player. Former All-Star Alonzo Mourning on the beautiful NBA 75 basketball. Miami is strong. 15 strong. Alonzo Mourning basketball. So that's going to be Bobby G in the NBA. Alonzo Mourning. That's a blast from the past. First time ever seeing him in the break room. JSA certified on the morning ball. Bobby! Thank you, gentlemen. We'll go next to the Bills Mafia, says Bobby. There you go, man. You are very welcome, Bobby. Bobby was on fire last night, hopping into some of these breaks last night in the 1 and 4. So down to 5 left now. Mahomes and Trout still in play, Alex. Still in play in that 1 and 4. I'm guessing this next one's going to fill up pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think it already might have.
So if you're in that break, drop me a number. First come, first serve in the 1 and 4. 7 is sold out. Okay. So who's got a number? Bobby says 32. Bobby G. 32 going off the ticker. Devin saying if reps get down to 4, I'll finish it off. All right, Devin. 32 next in the 1 and 4. Alonzo Mourning for Bobby. I think our envisionment's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
The Mahomes and Trout, our vision, Alex. I think it's going to happen tonight. That's really cool, says Tony. It is very cool. Alonzo Mourning basketball. Clean-looking basketball, too, so. He's got that famous meme where he just, like, have you seen that meme?
He's like...
Yeah, it's Alonzo Mourning.
Great meme.
Meme-tacular on
Great
the
little
show.
kid.
We have Bobby, Darren, John, and Keith. 1 and 4, number 7. We're going to go 11 times here. Box 32 next, Alex, in this 1 and 4. The 8th one, I think, is live already.
Yep, now it is.
I would get those spots because no matter what, we can't pull Mahomes and Trout in this break.
32 or 34?
32. 32. Bobby, Darren, John, and Keith. Good luck, guys. 11 times for our spots here. So it's actually, 6 boxes left counting this one? Or is it 5 left?
There's 4 left after this.
There's 4. So there's actually a 2 and 5 chance here at Mahomes and Trout. 40% chance. And one of those guys, you kidding me? That's ridiculous. So Keith, you're up top after 11 in the NFL spot. We got Bobby, you've got the MLB spot. So Keith looking for Mahomes. Bobby looking for Trout. Darren's got the NBA, and John's got everything else. Here we go. 1 and 4, 32 of 40. It's going to be great no matter what.
Yeah.
This series has been out of this world. Oh boy. Oh, boy. Here we go. Mike Trout, Angels batting helmet. This bad boy is sexy. We got the 1 batting helmet here. This is nuts right here. Such a fantastic hit. That's the MLB. Bobby G. What's up, Bobby? Mike Trout helmet. That is ridiculous right there. 5-tool player. Former MLB MVP. He is like a top 3 player in the league. It's him, Ohtani, and Aaron Judge.
Oh, 100%.
Such a great only 31 years old, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Only 31. Already got 3 MVPs, 10 All-Star games, twice an All-Star Game MVP, 9-time Silver Slugger Award winner. He's got 350 home runs already. He's 31. Mike Trout. Holy cow. That is sick, says Tony. Absolutely sick, Tony, on the Mike Trout. Man, you cannot make this stuff up. This is just beautiful. Chris Ventura wants 40 for number 8. All right, Chris, 40 going off the ticker. Chris Ventura, by the way, he calls out numbers in multiples of 8 because that's my favorite number. So 40 is a multiple of 8. It makes sense, right? There you go. Internet completely cut out. Glad it did after that box, says Bobby. Yeah, man. Holy cow, Mike Trout. 8 is full already, right?
Yeah.
8 is full. So let me write this up for Bobby with the Mike Trout. Safe to say our vision's going to happen,
I
Alex.
think so.
Safe to say it's going to happen here. This series is absolutely fire. It took us a while to get going.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, we had a Matt Ryan, a Lunar Authentic with the visor.
Yeah, that thing is sick.
As the filler hits. Derrick Henry Flash Authentic last night. Filler hits.
Mm-hmm.
Man. You look at the breaks that they cost a little more money, loaded dice, diamond, 1 and 4. You're not paying for a filler hit. You're paying for a headliner.
Yeah.
They're all headliners. So we have 1 and 4. This is what? Mixer 8 here.
Yes.
So Alex will get those final names in there. Then we'll rock and roll as we are now searching for Mahomes. We are what? 4 boxes left. 1 in 4 chance at Patrick Mahomes in this next break. We are also closing in on what's 1 away. I thought something was 1 away.
Minis.
Minis is 1 away. You can move the magic. It's been there a while. What personal? Did you get a personal in the minis, Tony Rosati? We can do box 30, Tony. Yeah, if the box hasn't hit the desk, we can change the numbers. We got David Rohr, a big Mike Allstott fan, Chris Ventura, Titan Nation, Kyle Proctor. We got Don Garrick, Steeler Nation. We're going 11 times in this 1 in 4 box 40 coming up here. So the NFL is the top spot. Wow, best hitter in the last 30 years. Great hit. Also a Jersey guy. What a win, says Matthew Wade. No kidding, Matthew. That's fantastic. So Don Garrick, I believe, has the NFL spot after 11. Looking for Mahomes. We've got Kyle Proctor in the MLB, Chris Ventura NBA, and David everything else. Box 40 out of 40. Last box number in the series. I think it's another basketball here. Ooh. This is great. This is one of the best players in the league today. NBA All-Star. I think he's like top 5, at least top 7 or 8 in scoring. Never would have guessed this man would be this high in scoring. It is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's really good.
Talk about a modern hit. Chris Ventura with the Thunder Up inscription. OKC Thunder. That's the NBA. Chris Ventura. Holy moly. Very nice hit right there, Chris. With the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander ball. Get it, Don, says Vinny. Vinny's here. He's always here when there's a few boxes left in the big chase. So very sweet filler hit. Modern player, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So we are down to 3 boxes now in this series. 3 spots away, 3 boxes to go. We still have Mahomes out there in this series. Awesome series.
Yes, it is.
We should close it out no matter what. I mean, with the fire we're seeing in this series, let's close up this bad boy no matter what. Tony Rosati said Vinny was going to hop in, and he was right. Tony Rosati's usually right. This should fill up here any second now.
Yeah, there's 2 spots. I think I'm getting the 3rd right now.
Okay. Who's going to get that Mahomes Lunar replica? 2 spots to go in the next break. Well, let's see that Patty Ice, baby. We're 1 away now. 1 away on the minis as well.
Mm-hmm.
So got a bunch of boxes coming up here. A bunch of boxes coming up in the break room. John Garrick, Bob Boulay. We got Trent. All joining these breaks. All looking for Mr. Patty Mahomes. I've loved the NBA hits in this series. Damian Lillard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Penny Hardaway. I mean, we had a Giannis that wasn't even a headliner. It's been pretty cool. That Michael Irvin, Aikman, and Smith was a great helmet, too. That was like in box 2 or something in this series. Very, very early in this series.
Do have the minis first.
I
have to do Tony's personal before that.
Okay, so Tony wants 30 on the personal. Drop me 2 box numbers in the mini double, guys. And then we have the 1 and 4 probably after that. But he wanted 30 on the personal.
Yeah.
We'll do 30 on your personal. He wants 18 and 24 on the break. Bobby a little bit late with 23. First come, first serve, 18 and 24 going off. The 1 and 4, I'm guessing, is full.
Just sold.
To Vinny?
Yes.
He wants 36. Don wants 36 as well. 36 going off the ticker. Bobby says, no worries. Good luck, all. All righty. 36 off that ticker in the 1 and 4. 30 out of 40 play action minis. Look at Bobby bringing that positive energy. No worries. Good luck, all. I mean, the filler hits just keep on getting better, Alex. Across the board, all our series, we raised the prices a little bit. Every series is getting better and better and better. This right here, a filler hit. Christian Watson, Flash Mini, one of the speediest young receivers. Beckett certified, sick mini. Tony Rosati. Oh my gosh. Tony is a Viking fan.
He got a bear and a
He's
packer.
got a bear and a packer in his last 2 personals.
Wild.
But they're fantastic. Christian Watson as a filler hit in the minis. We had Darius Slay as the filler hit. A lot of modern players, a lot of great players. Nicely done, Tony. That looks good, says Ryan, of course, as a Packer fan. And Matthew Wade says Patty's in 36. All right, Matthew. We'll see. We will see. Tony says, literally, just said earlier, Watson's legit, though. I'll take it. Yeah, man. The man's going to be really good. Whether it's Rodgers, Jordan Love, whoever, he'll be really good for a long time. So I think we have a mini double first.
Yeah. What is it, 21 and 25?
Actually, no, it's 18 and 24 was first. Michael Bersini did have 21 and 25, but Tony was first. Then we have 36 in the 1 and 4 afterwards. Thank you, Alex. Nice hit, Tony, says Mike. 36. I think we have 24 for the minis.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. $18 and $24 in the mini helmets coming up. Hit that Patty, boy, says Matthew Wade. 1 in 3 chance, Matthew. 1 in 3 chance at Mr. Mahomes. Here we go. 11 times. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. David, you've got the NFC North. Right below, Mike Bersini, NFC South. Bobby G, NFC East. James Vander East, NFC West. Bobby, AFC North. Valerie, AFC South. Timothy, AFC East. And Tony, AFC West. Tony needs a Miles Sanders mini. All right, Tony, we'll see. 18 first. The Peyton Manning box. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. This guy is on fire. Tony Rosati, another headliner. 9-time Pro Bowl safety. Brian Dawkins, but on the Broncos. Beckett certified, Brian Dawkins, QR sticker on the back. Tony with another headliner. Congrats on your Dawkins mini. This guy is just tearing apart the minis tonight. He's it's an attack on the minis. All out assault from Tony.
Yes, it is.
Great hit on the Brian Dawkins, Tony. Clean Lunar Mini helmet. Very clean. Tony, do you want some minis, man? Says Vinny. He does. He does, Vinny. He says nice. Yeah, that's the man of the minis. He loves his mini helmets. It's almost exclusively what he plays in the break.
Yeah.
Man of the minis. They're easier to display.
They are.
It does make sense. 24 is next. I would trade all 3 minis at one tonight for the Jefferson if someone wins it, says Tony. David Rohr's got that NFC North. This the Jefferson moment. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's a double headliner.
Ooh.
Justin Jefferson Flash Mini.
There it is.
Number 1 all-time receiving yards per game in NFL history. Led the league in receiving this last season. David Rohr taking home Jay Jettas. Justin Jefferson. What's up, David? That is the hit of the series for me in the mini helmets. Jay Jettas. Holy cow. Vinny's already putting peer pressure on, saying, come on, David, trade the man. I don't know. That's a tough one to trade right there. That is a tough one to trade. David, says Tony. He predicted this, by the way. Did predict it. Justin Jefferson Flash Mini. 3 minis for 1. What are the 3 he got? He got the Dawkins. I think he got the Urlacher.
And the Hill.
And the Hill. Didn't he get a Watson, too?
Yeah.
He's actually won 4.
Yeah, because he got 2 personals.
So he has Urlacher, Watson,
Hill, and that Brian Dawkins.
and Brian Dawkins. So which 3, Tony? Roar saying what helmets you got. So, I don't know. That's quite a trade right there. Nice hit, says David. So, yeah. Justin Jefferson. Man. Like that hit. 1 and 4 is next. 1 and 4 mixer number 9.
10 only has 1 spot.
10 only has 1 spot left. And then 11 would be the last one, right? No matter what.
Yeah.
Only 3 boxes left. We can keep the Jefferson there. That's fine. Vinny likes the Viking original more than the Flash. I kind of like both. They're different.
I like the Eclipse.
The Eclipse is good too. So 1 in 3 chance at Mahomes. We are going 11 times here for our spots. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th and final click. It's Trent. Trent's got the NFL spot up top. We got Bob in the MLB. Vinny's got the everything else. Don's got the NBA. Here we go. 36 of 40. 1 in 3 chance. It's Patrick Mahomes on the Lunar replica. Not Patrick Mahomes. It's not Patrick Mahomes.
Better get that last spot.
Better get that last spot now while you still can. We have in here. What is this? I'm like confused. Ooh, what player is this? You're gonna like this one, Alex.
Okay. The White Sox?
It is a White Sox.
Okay.
It is definitely a White Sox here. We got a White Sox batting helmet. That's the MLB. That is Robert Boulay. And that would be, a modern one. Yohan Moncada.
Oh, okay.
Very nice hit. Moncada, very talented infielder for the White Sox. Actually, one of the worst hits in the series. But he's such a good player that if that's one of the worst hits, that's pretty cool. That's the MLB. Robert Boulay with the Moncada. White Sox have some pretty good infielders. Tim Anderson, Moncada, a lot of talent for sure. on the south side.
Third X, great first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Yeah. Jefferson is my most chased mini, says Tony. Tony saying, David, who's your team? I can make it worthwhile, I promise. Good stuff.
And that last 1 and 4 is posted.
Okay, so Don wants 34. Is he in this break? 34, Don? 34 will do. Let me get this written up for Bobby B on the Moncada. Tony, Alex can tell you, man. He's got the winner sheet. Alex, if you can tell Tony Rosati everything he's won. Moncada.
So you have won a Tyreek Hill mini, a Brian Urlacher mini, a Christian Watson mini, and a Brian Dawkins mini.
That's crazy.
Pretty good.
That's a pretty good night right there, if you ask me. Pretty good night, if you ask me.
Got a guy who, I mean, he was the big trade piece that they got back from Chris Sale to the Red Sox. Hasn't fully lived up to his potential, but
Talented.
very talented.
Very talented. Actually, I'll hand you the Moncada box. Dawkins as well. And then we'll do 34 next. Ooh, Matthew. Harsh comment there. Matthew says Chicago has 2 teams, question mark? I'm guessing he's a Cubs fan. That's my guess. So, Denny, Keith, Tom, and Don here. 50% chance at Mahomes in the second to last 1 in 4 mixer box. 11 times. The NFL is the top one. So you want to get the 11th. After 11 clicks, the top spot would be the NFL. So it's Don Garrett Jr. in the NFL spot. Keith, you've got the MLB. Tom, you've got the NBA. And Denny, you've got everything else. Here we go. Box 34 of 40. 50% chance at the best quarterback in the world today, Patrick Mahomes. Man, oh man, oh man.
There
It's
it
Mahomes!
There it is.
Mahomes Lunar Replica. 2-time Super Bowl champion. 2-time Super Bowl MVP. 2-time regular season MVP. Highest playoff passer rating. Highest regular season passer rating. Number 1 all-time passing yards per game. Number 1 all-time in touchdown passes per game in the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes, Don Garrett Jr., beautiful lunar replica. That's how we do it, Don. Mr. Mahomes. Just needed 1 leg to win the Super Bowl, Patty Ice. Such a fantastic hit. Big-time Steeler fan, Don Garrett. Mike the Dictionary Webster says, nice, Don. Very cool right there, Don Garrett. Mahomes lunar replica. And, oh, man, I'll let this marinate next to me. But our vision has come true. Mahomes and Trout next to each other.
And then Matt Ryan's still.
And the Matt Ryan's still sick. That's a filler hit.
Yeah, I'm taking out the LT. I like the Matt Ryan.
That's fair. Thank you, says Don. You are very welcome, man. Congratulations on your Patrick Mahomes. I know it's a tough week for Don, but this will make it feel better.
Yeah.
Great hit, man, on the Mahomes.
And he won the LT earlier.
2 headliners.
Yeah.
And you got the Stephon Diggs and loaded dice,
Yeah.
which was a filler hit. Wow. So nice hit, says Matthew Wade. Nice indeed. So we have ourselves. Here's what we'll do. We got 3 spots to go in the last break. It is 9:53.
Mm-hmm.
If we can knock out these last 3 spots by 10:05, that is 12 minutes.
Yep.
We knock out the last 3 spots in 12 minutes. We're going to go ahead and give you guys a Chase Wheel Spin, everyone that was in this break tonight. You guys got 12 minutes. We knock out the last 3 spots. Chase Wheel Spin. 1 massive Chase Wheel Spin will be 44 names. We'll give away a free wheel spin for all the folks in the multi-sport. Just look at the table. JJ, Mahomes, and Trout. Yep. Enough said. Fire show in the break room tonight.
It was.
Fire show here at Ultimate Autographs. I would love to close out that last 1 in 4. We'll drop a fresh series. It'll be a can't miss replica helmet series with a lot of big names. This 1 in 4 is going to close out regardless, Alex. Whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, but we can get yourselves a shot at a Chase wheel spin. We close it up by 10:05.
Loaded dice is 6 away.
Yeah, loaded dice is, again, coming into the show, I said we're sleeping on 1 in 4. We're sleeping on loaded dice. We're sleeping on diamonds. We woke up in this 1 in 4. Diamonds and loaded dice, we are still sleeping, unfortunately. Don Garrick's the winner of the night tonight, though. He got a Mahomes Lunar Rep and a Tomlinson Lunar Authentic. And he got a Stephon Diggs Rep as well. So he is definitely the winner of the night tonight. Don Garrick Jr. 5 spots to go in the jerseys. We got also 3 spots to go in that 1 in 4. But now's that time, guys. Let's get a late charge tonight. Let's get a late charge. Last night was a super late charge in the break room.
Yeah.
From 10 and 11, we had very few people watching, and we did about like 9-10 boxes in the last hour. So we can do it again. I know, you go, girl. It's been slow. I agree. I would love to knock that break out. Let's give these guys a quick little top-to-bottom rundown of the break page. Everything going on. We'll reset the break page now that Mahomes has come off the board. So we have 3 spots to go in the last 1 in 4. I don't know what it is, but given that Derrick Henry Authentic, Matt Ryan Authentic, Kurt Warner Authentic, Pete Rose Bat, those are filler hits in this series. I would guess that last one is good. The and more section has been fire in the 1 in 4. We got 8 spots to go in the mini helmets. We have ourselves, let's see, Stephon Diggs still in play. We have the Deion Sanders still in play. We actually picked apart some headliners here.
Yeah.
Those personals as well. I believe it might just be Deion and Diggs right now. Tony's got most of these other ones. We have 8 spots to go in the jerseys. We have Williams, the talented young receiver for the Lions. Adrian Peterson, top 5 all-time rushing yards, rushing touchdowns. We have that CeeDee Lamb jersey, half away, half home. The A.J. Brown, 4th in the league in receiving yards. All those jerseys still in play. We have 8 to go in the reps. Speaking of headliners, holy cow. Tyreek Hill, 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards. A.J. Brown, 4th this last season. Future Hall of Fame quarterback Phillip Rivers. Speaking of Hall of Fame quarterbacks, Warren Moon, Earl Campbell, dual-signed Oilers rep. We have Ray Lewis as well, NFL's all-time tackle leader. George Kittle, one of the leading guys in receiving touchdowns this last season. Miles Sanders, 5th in the league in rush yards. Stephon Diggs, 5th in receiving yards in that under center series. We are down to 4 slab cards left. Joe Montana, Stephon Diggs out there. 50% chance at a headliner in the Deal Me In slabs. 8 spots to go in 3rd and long authentics. We got Tomlinson. We got Waddle. We got Howie Long and Miles Sanders. 4 headliners left, I believe, with 13 boxes to go in this series. 6 spots to go in loaded dice. Triple box break. 2 reps, 1 authentic. 2 crates to go. TJ Watt is in one of the last 2 crates. So our last loaded dice break had a Stephon Diggs rep, a Warren Sapp rep, and that Tomlinson authentic. So pretty cool series if you ask me. We got 6 to go in the diamond single, 5 to go in the diamond double. Christian McCaffrey, salute the service authentic, still out there. One of 3 guys with 1,000 rushing yards, 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. Maybe the best running back when healthy in the whole league. We have also Eddie George out there as well. So 4 boxes to go. Eddie George, McCaffrey, 2 and 4 chance you get one of those guys. So let's get the party rolling. Let's knock out some of these breaks. It is 9:59. It's been a hot night. No matter what, Alex, we'll be here till 10:10.
Yes.
No matter what. At 10:10, we'll revisit the break page. If we're close, we'll keep going. If we're still pretty open, that could be the show. So good stuff here. Roar is torn on the trade. No pressure, Roar. You want to trade with the Viking fan, you can. If you want to keep Jefferson, you can as well.
Yeah.
There's no pressure. I do want to make this clear, though. We no longer offer trades in the show. We don't flip stickers anymore. It's created a customer service nightmare. So, guys, you can make those trades amongst yourselves after the show. We are no longer flipping stickers. Unfortunately, Alex, we don't work for UPS, FedEx, etc.
Yeah.
We've had trades happen before when a helmet's been pristine here on the air. Then it gets dinged up on transport, and these guys get upset at the trade. So, unfortunately, all trades going forward are amongst yourselves. But these guys can contact each other on YouTube, Facebook, etc., and make those moves if they want it. Who was the first to rush and receive for 1,000 in the season? I have his jersey, which could be used as a partial trade for that Jefferson, says Tony. Do you know the answer, Alex? I know it. I'll quiz you.
What was it?
First guy to rush for 1,000 yards and get 1,000 receiving yards in the same season.
Was it Marshall Faulk?
He was the second.
Second. God, who could have been before him?
Yeah.
That I don't know.
Former 49er. Well before your time.
Yeah.
Well before your time. Patrick Craig, Bob Boulay with the spoiler. Mike the Dictionary Webster saying, Tony, I have a Jay Jetter's mini flash too. Okay. What's up, Mike, says Tony. What's up, guys, in the break room? Let's run it back, folks. Let's run it back in the break room. Let's do more of these boxes, right?
Yeah.
Well over 30 boxes tonight. Well over 30. I mean, we might be approaching 40. It's been a busy show tonight. Absolutely busy show. We got some movement on that diamond double, by the way.
Did.
4 spots to go in the diamond double. Let's get this bad boy closed up. Let's see that McCaffrey. Carson got that Drew Brees in this series. He's like, I want some more.
I would too.
Let's do it. So what are we feeling next, guys, here in the break room? 6 spots to go in loaded dice. We got 5 to go in the jerseys. We have everything else is pretty open. 3 to go in multi-sport. So Mike and Tony, Discord is gone, of course. These guys can link up on YouTube, Facebook, etc. Could definitely make that trade if they want to. Tony really wants Jefferson, man.
I mean, I would too.
If I'm a Viking fan, I want him as well.
Yeah.
Think about this. Given that they play a 17-game season, given the start he's already off to, if there's one guy that could break Jerry Rice's record, it's Jefferson.
I think at the same age, Jefferson has like over 1,000 more yards than Jerry Rice did.
Well, he's first all time in receiving yards per game after 3 seasons. So yeah, he's ahead of everybody. That 17th game is a difference maker. I don't know what's going to happen with him when he's in his late 30s and early 40s, though.
Yeah.
It's the whole same debate with Brady. Brady, late 30s, 40s, etc. Rice, tough to top what those guys did it at that age.
Yeah.
So, crazy. Mike's been busy working. Yep. Mike, if you want that explanation, you can watch the beginning of the 4 p.m. show. Beginning of the 4 p.m. show yesterday, or at about the 5:15 mark of today's 4 p.m. show. So, Jefferson is that dude, says Tony Rosati. He is that dude. Jefferson is that dude. So, yeah, 4 p.m. show yesterday, 2/23, 2023 is the best place to look as for that explanation. 4 to go in that diamond double, guys. 4 to go in the diamond double. 5 to go in the jerseys. Let's run some of these back. Up to you guys. 50% chance at a headliner in that diamond if you count Eddie George in the listing. So 50% chance at a headliner. Pretty good if you ask me.
While we're waiting, we could do the chase wheel spin for the reps.
It's true. We are 7 away. I'll tell you this. Let's do 10-10. We'll give these guys till 10-10.
Okay.
We're 7 away on the reps. If that's down to like 3 or 4 at 10-10, we'll give them more time. Otherwise, 10-10, we'll do the chase wheel spin.
Fair enough.
We have, by the way, in this chase wheel spin series under center, we have every headliner but the Willis Bowman out there. So we've skipped headliners like crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown, Phillip Rivers, Warren Moon, Earl Campbell, Ray Lewis, George Kittle, Miles Sanders, Stephon Diggs. We have 8 headliners to go in this series. We're almost at like that 1 in 3 chance at a headliner in the next break, which is pretty good odds if you ask me. Pretty good odds if you ask me in the under center replica helmets. So up to you guys. I would love to do more. Ronnie came in earlier in the show saying let's keep Kamen here till midnight.
Yeah.
That would be my preference, Alex. But we're not going to be here without breaking boxes.
I know.
So orders have slowed down considerably after that 1 in 4 chase. But we can do more for sure. Matthew Wade says he needs a real QB and maybe a defense that can get off the field. Says Matthew, talking about Jefferson, I'm guessing. A major favorite with the kids, though, says Matthew. And we have Tony saying, I don't even like the Vikings flash, but I'll trade 3 headliners and 1 tonight for Jefferson. Okay. I mean, it's the player. Yeah. I like the Vikings flash. I think their standard is just so good that it is definitely hard to mix it up. So there you go. Justin Jefferson flash mini. Cousins is a real QB, says Tony.
Oh, he's angry.
He is. I mean, look, he's a top 15 quarterback in the league. He was clutch this year. He doesn't have the postseason wins. But in the regular season, Kirk Cousins, albeit inconsistent, he's been solid. Let's get this Diamonds double sold out, says Carson. I agree, Carson. I agree, man. 4 away. If this gets down to like 2 away, it's going to fill. 2's kind of the magic number.
Yeah.
Once the break gets down to 2, it fills in a hurry. Otherwise, that could be a good pre-fill for Joe and Colin tomorrow.
Yeah, that would be.
Could be a good pre-fill. So I think Mahomes and Trout. I mean, I'm a Mahomes fan, so Mahomes is head of the show for me, but
100%.
Mike Trout is a close second.
Yeah.
Very cool hit. So 3 minutes until we do the chase wheel spin. And then if we don't get these breaks moving, that will be the show. If we don't get these breaks moving, that will be the show. I mean, we'll be here till 10:15 no matter what.
Yeah.
But if we don't get moving, 10:15, 10:20-ish could be the show. Chris Perez says, Bobby, are you interested in selling the Alonzo ball? Chris is a Miami fan. He's a Dolphin fan, which makes sense. He would be a Heat fan as well. That was a nice hit, Alonzo Mourning. Very nice hit in that 1 in 4. We're not going to have a chase wheel spin for the 1 in 4, though. I did give him 12 minutes. We can still knock out the break, though.
They had their chance.
Get us ever closer to that next Can't Miss series. Can't Miss reps next.
Oh, any heat is.
Chris Perez saying, first time I've seen any heat in the break room. We have had heat before. Chris is a pretty new guy. We've had Dwayne Wade in the break room. We've had, who else? We get a decent amount of Tim Hardaway. We've had Tim Hardaway on the Heat and on the Warriors both.
Mm-hmm.
So we've seen heat items in the break room a few times, but not a lot. I'll say that, not a lot. Tim Hardaway, though, decent amount we've seen him in this break room in the past. I'll take Hardaway, says Chris. Well, keep watching, Chris. We got an NBA series up. Hardaway will probably be in it. Probably not a headliner, but he'd be a filler hit.
Yeah.
Chris, this is Bobby. Shoot me a message, says Lil AC. Okay. Yeah, Tim Hardaway was a great shooter, fantastic point guard. His son also an NBA player now for the Mavericks.
Great shooter.
He's still on the Mavs, right?
Yep.
He didn't get traded. I know some guys got traded. He's still on the Mavs, I think. So, refreshing the live break page link. Looks like we're doing this chase wheel spin here, Alex, for the reps. So, Berto, Jason, Randall, Devin, Cameron, Michael, James, and Valerie. Come on, website. Uh-oh. I'm on internet connection. Sometimes it takes a second. My computer might be frozen, Alex.
Oh, man.
That's not good.
It is not good.
I'll give it a second. I'll give you guys a little more time to hop in. Oh, here we go.
There.
All right, here we go. Randomizer going up. I'll take all these names that were in the replica break. We'll do the chase wheel spin. Top name after 11 clicks is taking home the chase wheel spin. 8, 9, 10, and 11. We got James Vander East. What's up, James? That is James/Tony. Let me know what number you would like to start on, sir. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1, James. He was dreaming of a chase wheel spin win. Valerie was dreaming of it as well. Tony's got it. Very nice, Tony. Matthew Wade, he wants to start on 5. All right, 5 works. Spinning this bad boy. We got, okay. Not the highest one, 14. But it's better than nothing. So we will get you 14 boxes. At least you won something, Tony, says Mike. He did win something. Replica helmets, we can add a few more boxes. Let's do 14, 15, and 16. I'll say this, though. I only add more numbers if the series is hot. You already have on the ticker now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes. That's a lot. It's a lot of boxes on the ticker in the room, but did add some more, Matthew Wade. So free money. That's right, Tony. It's free money. You can almost get in a jersey break, at least about halfway there on the jersey break. So these are the headliners left. Matthew Wade, Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown, Phillip Rivers, Warren Moon, Earl Campbell, Ray Lewis, George Kittle, Miles Sanders, Stephon Diggs. The best way to think of it is that only one headliner has been pulled.
Yeah.
The Willis and Bowman, everything else, still available. Tony, my man, I told you, watch the 4 p.m. show. We're moving on from the Discord. 4 p.m. show at the 5:15 mark or 4 o'clock from yesterday. Did explain the Discord. Have said multiple times. The Discord is gone. You can also email our customer service team, or you can watch the beginning of the 4 p.m. show yesterday as to why the Discord is gone. So that's your spot to find it, Tony. We don't dwell on things that have already happened. We're moving forward. So you guys can go back and watch the explanation off the top of the 4 p.m. show from yesterday. David, I won 4 headliners tonight in the minis. 3 picture minis plus Christian Watson. All 4 are yours for the Jefferson. Look me up. What's the best way to watch the show at 4 p.m. to see leftover orders from last night?
Probably YouTube.
So, Bobby, the best way to watch is either YouTube or Facebook. Twitch is good as well, but Twitch eventually takes down the videos.
Yeah.
YouTube and Facebook, they're up there forever. YouTube, however, though, Steven does organize them by date. He's not here every day, but typically when he's in, he'll organize them by date. So go back and watch it's actually on the YouTube page with the live section, then watch the recent shows. You are welcome, Tony. Best place to look is the 4 p.m. show yesterday, 2/23, 2023, where we describe what happened with the Discord. We did talk about it in this early show as well, about 5:15, I think, and about the hour 15 mark, Alex, as well. They cannot, Chris Perez. Unfortunately, Chris Perez, all trades going forward are amongst yourselves. We've run into a lot of customer service issues where helmet is perfect, it gets dinged up on transport, and someone gets upset on the trade.
Yeah.
We are not offering that anymore. All trades are unfortunately worked out amongst yourselves. Every once in a while, a helmet as well looks pretty good on the stream, and then someone says, that doesn't look when I got the helmet. So it's created a customer service issue. So going forward, all trades are on you guys going forward. I did think we had a nice thing with the trades, but unfortunately, people get upset. We want to make sure we're not liable for your trades. So that's amongst you guys to trade going forward. Chris Perez says fair deal. You got it. So there you go. Let's do some more. 10:15. Let's take a peek here at the break page. Taking a peek at the break page. That used to be the rule, by the way. It used to be the rule. We can never trade helmets in breaks. I made that exception for you guys. But unfortunately, we're going back to the rules. Matthew Wade, Lindsey Milligan hopping in. Carson hopped in as well. Where are we at? Diamond double. Are we 2 away? 2 away. There you go. Thanks for the clear direction on the videos, guys, says Bobby. You're welcome, man. You are very welcome, Bobby. So, yeah, UA's going strong. Tony Rosati. UA always goes strong, my man. Tony says, even though there's no Discord anymore, UA is still the bomb and the best break room I've ever been in.
Facts.
And I agree, Tony. By the way, about 90% of people given on reviews we received, Alex, they agree with that as well.
Yeah.
So, do feel pretty good about that. Do love our break room, like any company. We're not perfect, but overall, this is a great place to be. 100%, in my opinion, the best break room. Have cultivated a family atmosphere and a lot of fun had at Ultimate Autographs. And these guys can still find each other on Discord. You can drop your Discord name. You guys can definitely connect on Discord, but that's your own Discords, like your own Facebooks, etc. I'm going to knock out this diamond double. It's 10:17. Let's get this diamond double. 2 spots to go in the diamond double box break. We do have still available in this series the Christian McCaffrey. 1 in 4 chance at the McCaffrey Salute the Service Authentic. We also have in this series Eddie George we haven't seen yet. I haven't seen Eddie George at least. So that should be out there. McCaffrey, 100% definitely out there. We have ourselves N17. Here's what we're going to do, Alex. We're going to give them 8 minutes to knock out these last 2 spots. However, what I'll say about that is that you must close it out in 8 minutes. If we're 1 away, that's too bad. So 8 minutes to close out the last 2 spots. Let's rock and roll. Tony's saying the only thing he kept it for was UA. I get it, Tony.
Yeah.
I get it, man. Tony Rosati, all class for sure. It's unfortunate when a minority of people do ruin something great for the rest.
Yeah.
I've been fighting for weeks to keep that Discord open personally, Alex.
I know.
But did get out of hand eventually. So 2 spots to go in the Diamond Double. Who's going to see what we can do here next in the Diamond Double? 4 to go in the jerseys. We can break that as well tonight. Quick little look at the break page. We are 3 away in that 1 in 4. Does not look like that's going to happen tonight. I mean, it's a shame. The last box is probably great. 8 to go in the minis. We got 7 to go in the jersey double. 4 to go in the jersey single. 6 to go in the reps. And we got 7 to go in the slabs, 8 to go in the authentics, 6 left in the dice, 6 left in the Who Dat double, and 6 left in the Who Dat single, and 2 left in the Who Dat double. So a fresh Diamond series will be in the room as soon as we knock out the last 4 boxes. Really cool series, too. I mean, everything's been fire in that series. So, who's going to knock out that Diamond double, guys? Do not sit here and miss out on a Diamond double. Do not miss out on Christian McCaffrey. Do strongly recommend hopping in. Otherwise, Alex, I'm okay going home at 10:25.
Yeah.
I've got plans tonight.
Oh,
I'm going home to take my dog. So I used to live at home with my mom. Girlfriend and I moved in. Mom and I have sort of shared custody of the dog now. More with her because he grew up there. But I'm taking my dog for a sleepover tonight.
Nice.
So I'll be going home to my mom's house, then going to the apartment and hanging out with my dog. So I love to break boxes, but dog time is coming. These guys don't want to get the orders. I'll wait and see my dog here. That's okay, too.
Yeah.
It's a win-win either way. I either break boxes or I see my dog sooner. You cannot beat Messi, though. Messi's a good boy. Golden Retriever. He is, as I say, Alex, the best creature in the world.
Oh,
Dogs are awesome, man.
they are.
Kind hearts, fantastic creatures. Does really put a smile on your face at the end of the day. Dog time takes priority, says Tony. I know, right? So my girlfriend's 2 dogs are now living with us, so I do see them on the reg.
Yeah.
I love them very much. But Messi, I kind of see him grow up as a kid.
Yeah.
And not seeing him every day, part of me is empty, honestly. Golden Retrievers are the best too, says Tony. I know. They just want to smile and laugh. All they want to do is give and receive love. If more people were like dogs,
I know.
give and receive love, think about how awesome our society is. Think about how often people find the smallest thing to complain about. They get angry at the smallest little things.
They do.
And then the dog just wants to love you and get love back. I mean, we can literally learn so much from our dogs as a society. Chris Perez has a golden doodle. There you go, Chris. Bobby sent Chris an invite. Got an order coming in. Carson says
He really wants that double.
he really wants that double. Kamen, you're going to have to wait a little longer to see your dog. Let's do it. Yep, David, you missed the Mahomes, my man. My dog would never leave me, says Tony. My wife, I don't know. Exactly. They're even more reliable than our closest of closest humans. I love those photos some girls have of how it started versus how it went. It's the boyfriend and the boyfriend's gone. The dog is still there. So 2 numbers needed in the Diamond double. Thank you very much, Carson. He said enough is enough. These guys won't do this. I'll do this myself, dang it. So Darren Morgan, Robert Taglienti, David Honga, Carson Halbert. 2 numbers needed. First 2 I see is what we're doing. Who Dat, Diamond double.
Oh, Carson picks.
He's got a lot of spots here.
Yeah.
Darren's picking, actually. Darren wants 24. Darren wants, 26.
All right.
Messi to MLS, says Matthew Wade. Here's the truth about soccer. The rumors in soccer are out of control.
Yeah.
They're absolutely out of control. Messi was going to go to PSG, then he's coming back to Barca, then he's going to the MLS. Could go either way. My gut feeling says he's not going to the MLS. He is probably still the best player in the world, if not top 2 or 3. He does not belong in the MLS. They have Copa America still to go. We'll see about the next World Cup. Messi is way too good to come to the MLS right now. So 24 and 26 on the way. Who Dat Diamond double box break. So we'll get you guys randomized. Darren, Robert, David, and Carson. Odds are getting pretty good. 1 in 4 chance at McCaffrey in the next box. 2 in 4 chance he's in this break. CMC, just a moment. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All righty. We got ourselves Carson, you're up top in the NFC North. We got Darren in the NFC South. It's David, NFC East. Carson's got the NFC West, which could be that McCaffrey. Carson, AFC North. Robert Taglianti's got the AFC South. We believe Eddie George is still out there.
Yeah.
Carson, AFC East, and Carson, AFC West. Carson says, give me that CMC. 24 first. Then we'll do 26 next in the Diamond Double. Really busy night tonight.
Yeah.
Really busy night in the break room. It's been fire tonight. So many boxes and so many different series. I love seeing all the series get love because it shows that they like all our series. Good start for Carson. One of the best receivers in the game. Keenan Allen, Eclipse Authentic. That's the AFC West. Congrats, Carson. 5-time Pro Bowler. 5 1,000-yard receiving seasons. For Keenan Allen, great hit right there on the Eclipse. 20% equity, says Matthew Wade. Messi's not really worried about money and power, to be honest. There was a team in the Chinese league that offered to pay him more than Ronaldo. Maybe it was even the Saudi Arabian league or whatever it was. He could have been the highest paid athlete of all time, and he said no.
Yeah.
For Messi, it's all about being comfortable, having a good time with his family. Miami does sound cool, so we'll see if he can go to Miami for the MLS. I hope that either stays on PSG or best case for me goes back to Barcelona as a Barca fan. But I think him on Man City would be cool. Back with Pep, that'd be dangerous right there.
I think one of his relatives was calling out Barca, saying you guys weren't anything before him.
That was his brother.
Yeah.
Well, because Barca promised to take him back, and then they kind of were kind of rude in that moment.
Yeah.
So not handled well by Juan Laporta, the club president. I can see why his brother was mad. Bobby saying, well, glad I looked at the 4 p.m. Thanks for the mini helmet win. You're welcome, Bobby. Works out better than Ronaldo to Saudi deal, says Matthew. I mean, again, my gut feeling says he stays in Europe. I think he's got too much to give still in Europe. But if he comes to the MLS, we'll go to 2 games every year, at least 1 game every year when they play the Fire. 26 is next. 1 in 3 chance at Christian McCaffrey. Is this the CMC moment? One of the best running backs in the NFL. Fantastic dual threat running back. Here he is. Salute the service authentic.
There it is.
Christian McCaffrey. Carson Hulbert, NFC West. You've got the CMC. That's how we do it, baby. McCaffrey authentic. Very cool hit. When he's healthy, Alex might be the best overall running back in the NFL.
Yeah.
He's so good. Nice hit, Carson, says Darren. Great hit on the McCaffrey and Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
I know we bought 5 spots in this break,
Yeah, he earned it.
but he got both wins.
Yeah.
So that is very cool right there. Carson Hulbert, he got the Drew Brees in this series. He cleaned out the diamonds.
Yes, he did.
CMC, let's go. Thank you, says Carson. You are very welcome on your McCaffrey. Great hit right there.
Mm-hmm.
Holland and Messi, says Matthew Wade. Yeah, that wouldn't be fair.
Oh, my God.
Messi feeding Holland balls.
Ooh.
It would not be fair. Beautiful, says the off-brand Aquaman. Very beautiful indeed. I just think Messi and Pep together would be a pretty cool reunion.
Yeah,
And then all these people saying you can't do it in the Premier League, then they'll see what's up.
Yeah, Holland, Messi, and then Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, enough said. Phil Foden, by the way, is like the British Messi.
Yeah.
So that would be nuts, too.
And then isn't Alvarez on Man City?
Julian Alvarez, Messi's
Yeah.
World Cup teammate.
That would be insane.
Yeah. Talk about stacked. Talk about stacked. So CMC getting pulled here. It is 10:29. We're going to give you guys 6 minutes here, Alex. We'll revisit the break page at 10:35 here. We're not close. We'll keep going. Otherwise, we will call it a night. 3 spots to go in the 1 and 4. Last break in that series. We have 8 spots to go in the minis. We're still looking for Deion Sanders. And we're looking for Stephon Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
We got 4 to go in the jerseys. Williams, Peterson, CeeDee Lamb, A.J. Brown still in play. Some great receivers.
Yeah.
Holy cow. This series is full of headliners. Reps. Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown, Phillip Rivers, dual-signed Warren Moon, Earl Campbell. We got Ray Lewis. We got George Kittle, Miles Sanders, Stephon Diggs, all in play still. Slab cards. Surprised this isn't moving. 4 boxes to go. Montana and Diggs in play. 50% chance at a headliner. 3rd and long authentics. Tomlinson, Waddle, Howie Long, Miles Sanders still in play. Loaded dice, triple box break. 2 reps, 1 authentic. We still have that beautiful TJ Watt authentic out there.
Yes.
So that might come out in the breaks tomorrow, TJ Watt. We have 6 to go in the diamond single. We have 2 singles left. We think Eddie George has not been pulled yet.
Yeah.
But either way, the last 2 boxes
It's a diamond.
will be great. It's the diamonds. So MLS is a great product. Love my Red Bull, says Matthew Wade. The Fire have not been great in recent years.
No.
You know who was a Red Bull? Thierry Henry was a Red Bull at
Ooh.
one point. That was cool. Tony says, still can't believe I won 4 listed headliner minis tonight. Thanks, UA. Best break room I've ever been a part of. And I've been in quite a few. I'm heading out for the night, guys. I'll get Jefferson someday. Thank you so much, Tony, for the kind words. Date night with the wife tomorrow, which doesn't happen very often with 4 kids. So I probably won't be on tomorrow, but I'll be around Sunday.
All right.
See you on Sunday, Tony. Good haul, Tony, says the off-brand Aquaman. Have fun tomorrow. Yeah, what's date night plans, Tony? If you don't mind sharing.
While we're waiting too.
Yeah, we'll put some of these away.
Mm-hmm.
We actually put everything away, other than the Mahomes and the Trout, which we'll
Sounds
put
good.
next to me. Because those will be the hits tonight. So last call for orders, guys. 4 more minutes. You want to break something else? We'll do it. Otherwise, that will be the show.
Great show.
Great show tonight. I lost track of how many boxes we did, but it was a lot.
34.
34. Thank you, Alex. I always say 30 is like a great night.
Yep.
34 is fantastic. I mean, last year during football season, we were not doing 34. After football season, we're not doing 34 boxes. The amount of great hits just in the last week alone in the break room have improved a lot. That's why we keep knocking out boxes. These customers cannot get enough of it, Alex. It's great to see so many different people.
Yeah.
It used to be where 3 or 4 guys drive the show. Tonight, there was not a single guy who spent a lot of money. It was a team of 30 or 40 fantastic customers making those moves.
I would say Carson did at the end.
Carson at the end. But otherwise, it was a total team effort. We live in a small town of 3,000 people in Modern Minnesota, so there's not much to do. But we're going to go to dinner and do some bowling. You kidding me?
Fun.
I love bowling.
What do you-
Tony, that's awesome. Tony bowls 300s, by the way, every time.
Really? I was about to ask, what does he bowl?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a great question. I bowl about 110 on average, maybe
All right.
115. Every once in a while, I get 80. That shows you how consistent I am.
Yeah.
Then I'll get 135, 140. But I'm about the 110 mark. How about you?
I was 140, 150.
So you're pretty good.
The best I got was 200 on the dot.
Yeah, never gotten 200. 186 is my high. Let's show off this Mike Trout as well. Let's get a
Yeah.
little close up on Mike Trout. This actually, to be honest with you, I think this is cooler looking. I like the Mahomes because as great as Mike Trout is, I don't know if he's going to be top 5 all time. I think Mahomes is going to be top 5 all time, but
Trout's on pace. He just doesn't have the winning.
yeah, well, that's part of the problem. In baseball, it's not his fault either.
No.
It's a team game. Matthew saying you guys need to grab some Holland gear. Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, MLS divisions. More soccer fans out there. Great suggestion, Matthew. We do run a lot of soccer in our multi-sport. I'm a huge, diehard soccer fan, Matthew Wade. The reason why I became a sportscaster, Alex, was the 1998 World Cup. 8-year-old Kamen was hooked. So soccer is my first true love, I say.
Yeah.
So love it 100%. So Matthew Wade, I don't know if it's going to happen, but if there's more of you guys out there, please let us know. I do get the feeling that soccer, for me, is my favorite, maybe up there. But I do get a feeling we don't have a ton of soccer fans in the room. But we've got a decent amount where it's growing popularity.
Yeah.
We had a Messi in a recent 1-4. Pele in this series as well. So we do get some soccer items in the break room. Roar27 saying, Tony, if I change my mind, I think I found you on Facebook. I'll message you. I'm in the Dakotas. So Roar is freezing his butt off, even more than us. Whether that's North or South Dakota. So honorable mention, Mike Trout batting helmet. Hit of the show, Patrick Mahomes lunar rep, but it's like 1 and 1A.
Yeah.
This will be the hit video tonight. Everything else going away. This will be the hit video tonight. Let's refresh the break page. We have not had any action in the last 14 minutes. Only a few orders the last like 30 minutes. That's a great stopping off point. Alex, thanks again on a great show. Thank you guys on a great show. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Off tomorrow. But I'll be back on Sunday. It's 2 and 7 on Saturday and Sunday. Joe and Colin tomorrow. Me and Steven on Sunday. Monday through Friday, it's 4 and 7 Central Time. We'll see you guys soon. Bobby says, night all. Have a good weekend. You as well, Bobby. A good night, everybody.